I so small? Hold on. Sorry. Right, there we are. Enlarging. Enhance. Enhance, not that much. About that will do. Right. Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and welcome back to some Blueprints, which, God, I really enjoyed last time we played it. I have been thinking about it basically all week since we last played it, and now I want to get back to playing it. So, you'll forgive me if I skip the, the niceties and the introductions and all that, and I just hop straight in to where we were on day 10, which is 10 days before that sale that the commissary said. I haven't forgotten about that day 2021 sale. But yeah, we're going to hop straight back into that because I want to work out more of this manor's secrets. And I also might, like, unironically start keeping notes and stuff as well, like the game recommends. I was kind of just, doing it off what I could recall. And I still do recall a fair few things here. But I think there's definitely going to be some notes that, like, I'm going to see them and I'm going to try and, like, pay attention to them more and note them down. But yeah. God, here we are. I've also, I think I've developed a slightly different way of thinking about this, which is based on mainly on what we kind of saw last time. Which is, start with the middle door, and then, depending on whether it branches left or right, that tells us what we need on the left or right. It's like, this we're almost always going to want to turn to the right. This we're almost always going to want to turn to the left. This, we could have any number of things, and depending on what we have there, it'll dictate, which one of these doors we go through afterwards. Probably also why this one's, like, fancier and these two aren't, I guess. But maybe that's just me. And also, we want to kind of go across before we go up in basically every circumstance. That's interesting. I'm not sure I want either of these yet. I think capping off one of our three, like, open, one of our three open entrances there is probably a bit much, so we're just going to take spare room. We are going to check it for any goodies, which we're not seeing any, but, worth the check. Right, now we've got the nook, the observatory, which we need a gem for, or the corridor. Okay, look, let's take a corridor, but let's not go in it yet. Because, again, we want to kind of build out and around. So now we know that this is a straight line. We've got all, like, these, these 6 rooms to play with on each side. So we can draft some rooms, such as a parlor, which is pretty good for here. And let's see what we get over here. I don't hate a hallway here, actually. A pantry's kind of nice, but I really don't hate a hallway. And I don't hate it so much that... No, fool. Okay, yeah. Should have gone here first. That's 2 steps wasted, but oh well. Because the gems will help us draft extra things in the hallway. So let's go pick up the whirly thing. The wind-up key. Right. All 3 statements are false. That's false. One of them has to be true. 2 statements are false. Maybe. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Okay. Right. You're definitely false. You might be true. In which case, you are also true. No, you are... 2 statements are false. So, I'm at a 50-50, I think. Because you're definitely false. If we take you to be true, then that doesn't work, because then in order for you to be true, you'd have to be false. So that's a logical paradox. So you can't be true, so you're false. You're false. The gems are not in a box with a false statement, so it must be you. Okay, I had to think through that one. But we got there. And I will draft while I'm in here, but I'm not necessarily gonna... The bedroom is interesting, as is the den. Should I... No, I'm gonna get the lab early, and I'm gonna check it out early. There's normally some stuff lying around in here somewhere. Ooh, hello. I don't think I've seen this one before. I typically work over at Sinker Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Yeah, honestly, that's a mood. Finding fucking anything in here is baffling. Okay, yeah, heating and cooling points. It's chemistry labs all over again. Anything in this stack of books? Appear to be. Nothing pinchable. Anything on here? Periodic table, bunch of, like, lean red string. What, we fucking Pepe Sylvia-ing this, apparently? Ooh, hello. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal, but you're red, so you're false, so electronic mail can be accessed via any terminal. Right. Let's, research. Okay, cool. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Whenever you spend 2 men, permanently add 1 gold. Wait, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance? Ooh. Set your dice to 2. For each bedroom you draft after your second, permanently add 1 to your... The next 3 times you open a lock trunk. I think we're gonna bedroom max this run. So for each bedroom you draft after your second, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. So, bedrooms, after approval, this experiment feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Start experiment. Right. So now, we're looking for bedrooms, both to do that and to, look, I mean, the chapel isn't terrible. It gets us access to this, so, you know, we can quite happily take that. And like I said, we're really just hoping for, like, a bedroom here. Or, you know, now, we do lose out on coins for the storeroom, but it does give us a bunch of other things. Alternatively, the walk-in closet gives us 4 items. I think the storeroom is kind of a bit too good to pass up, though. Like, just this early, like... I suppose I didn't need to pick it up now, but I'd have to waste steps if I came back and did it later, and I'd rather just not, like, interface with this room again. Okay, so we do have to eat the downside of the chapel, I guess, but... The nook has got to be our next bet. And then we never actually have to come through the chapel again, as long as we can make this nook kind of link up with the corridor, which would be the ideal here. Probably should have actually checked the chapel for, like, notes. Okay. God, I love how this game looks as well. It's such, like, a pretty looking game. Also, why does my... Hold on. Why does my VTube studio think I'm permanently angry? I'm not. I'm having to keep my eyebrows, like, super raised to make it look that way. Hold on, I'm gonna... 1 second, I'm gonna disappear and recalibrate myself, because that's not right. Let me... where am I? Where am I? I've lost. There we are. Right. 1 second, is that, like... I've got a serious case of resting bitch face at the minute. Right. That's a bit better. I should look less angry now, at least. Boop, and we're back. Right. Resume. Let's see what we can get here. Ideally, something that turns us to the right is not gonna happen. So, I guess we draft that bedroom. And then, to be fair, this also works out because we only have to pay 1 more coin for the chapel. Bedroom might also have something in it, like a sleep mask. And when the first time we enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. So we can kind of go out and in of this one. And then, like, get a little bit off that. Okay, so I think, honestly, it's a reasonable use of these 6 rooms. So I'm going to come back in here. It's +2 from that, and then +5 from sleep mask. There we go. Right, then we can saunter back through here. Given that we never want to enter the chapel again. Did I? I think I did look at that. Okay. Check there's nothing in here that could be used or taken. It does not appear so, currently. Okay, the lab is still working. And we are 1 bedroom in. So, a couple more to go. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I have not yet seen a boiler room, but I think it's the room where, like, you add it and then it adds other stuff. In here. Nice view of the front of the estate, but nothing particularly noteworthy other than that. Okay, right. The hallway. Have we got anything in here? Just this note that's wrong. Okay. Guest bedroom. Absolutely huge to find here, I think. This is exactly where I would have wanted to find it, actually. So we're gonna hop in the guest bedroom. And the guest bedroom, I think, has like a higher than average chance of having an item in as well, even though it doesn't say it does. So I swear I always find something in here. I believe I have, yeah, talking about that. Oh, hey, basketball. Also a magnifying glass, so we can observe things. A wooden brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Right, and I shall be using that on every document I come across. Just in case. Like, just because I think there might have been a... I don't know. It's always good to check, really, I suppose. Right, well, we have to take the den here, otherwise this is a dead end. Not that I hate getting an extra gem by any means, you know. But I also do love this room, actually. This is a very good room. Maybe too many clocks. You don't think you need that one and that one. And that one and that one and that one. And that one. Yeah, aside from too many clocks, good room. Like, I could while away some hours with a good bourbon or something in here. I'd say. Right. We have to take the commissary. We do have 8 coins, so it's not the worst time to take the commissary. We'll see what they have for sale. We have gems, a sledgehammer, a set of gems for 2 more coins, or running shoes. I think we'll be eyeing up that set of gems. Ooh. But yeah, security here. Security for sure. Because then, well, it actually, I guess, depends on... Do we find... The utility closet here is very handy. I would love coat check, but I think because we found security already, the utility closet is more important. So we're going to come to here. We're going to turn off the keycard system. Power to the garage. Power off to the gym. Because the one thing I think I did realize, I'm not sure if I found this answer or not, but apparently if you turn power off to the gym, you don't lose energy while walking through there because it's too dark to do any exercise. Which, I mean, I guess is something. Right, here we are. So, blue memos equals true, red memos equals false, unless written by hand. Right, so now I've got to check the handwriting of the red notes as well. Right, let's open up our security terminal. I think this is a really strong first run, might I say. I think this is this has the makings of something great. So, keycard system, settings. We want our security level to be high. And we want our offline mode... Oops, hang on. As soon as it... I forgot I have to skip through a bunch of text before it lets me. Our offline mode to be unlocked. So that gives us 6 free doors that would otherwise be locked. Which is super useful. Let's have a look here. Well, I suppose I can... Yeah. I think we have to pantry this. It's kind of mandatory. Ooh, banana. Oh, also, give me this. Hey, can I go back to the commissary? It's only 2 rooms away. I think we can sacrifice a few shoes for that. Because I, for one, would like this set of 4 gems. In fact, for another coin, we can get another gem as well. But 5 gems, and like, you know, what a time to be alive. Anything interesting written on here? 50 century wall notice, so I think it even spread radio. 5 upside down orange is the enclosed. And, okay, yeah, cool. anything else in here that I'm missing? Doesn't look like it. Right, what do we got here? We have the kitchen, which has food for sale. Would come in handy later. The passageway. Right, I think the passage... but... I guess my issue is I'm going to have to spend so many steps going back if I fuck this up at this point. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to buy the kitchen, and then I am going to bite the bullet and spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 7. It's costly. I'm going to spend 7 steps going back to the corridor here. Yeah. I think it's a necessary evil. Because that way, like, if this immediately dead ends itself, then we can... This is still shorter than if we get all the way to the end of the kitchen. It doesn't link up here, and then we have to, like, you know, go back and other stuff. There's more options. Okay. Okay, so we're on 39 steps coming into this corridor. With no coins on the floor, unfortunately. We are looking at a courtyard. Or a boudoir. Well, it's going to have to be the courtyard. I'm sorry to say. I wish I had my shovel with me. Hello. A trunk. I didn't know they could spawn there. I think green rooms are just generally, like, very good. I'm not going to use my key on it. I think keys are far too important. For exactly this reason. Right. There's a passageway. I'm using, like, all my gems on that, though. And also, I could just get a dining room. And be, like, a lot happier with my life. Alright, I think no questions asked. We have to draft this now. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Sorry, I couldn't anyway. I can only have 1 copy of each room. Oh. That's interesting. You do also block off that, but I guess, like, everything except the gym does. Except the gym might not, because here's the thing. Oh, okay, let's be real. Does blocking this off actually matter anymore? Yes, because we don't get access to the kitchen to buy food. Right, you've convinced me. I think actually having that link back to the kitchen could... And also security could be quite relevant. You know, if we find, like, a dark room or something. Well, shit. Okay. Looks like that gym's gonna come in handy. I don't want to take the maid's chamber. Leads to a room of color of your choice. You know what? If we're gonna have to do this, I've never taken the secret passage before. I've always avoided it. Key to the bedroom, green thumb, the halls of holly, red rover, gold sink. I guess that's like the orangey ones. I also do need to find more bedrooms. Okay, well we're gonna leave that alone for a second. And I'll come back to it maybe like nearer the end of the day just to work out what it does. See, the power's off in here, so no fuck, okay. You know what? I don't hate a passageway here, it's gotta be said. Because I think it's the we're gonna need it. I don't want a random 2. So I think I'm just gonna pay 2 gems. I'm gonna have to do this, you know. It's gotta be done at some point. Free keycard door. Hell yeah. Okay, we got the closet, which is 2 items. Green rooms do not cost diamonds to draft. I am out of diamonds, so that could be really nice. I think that's nice enough that I'm gonna take it. I think we could really value some extra options here. And an extra gem! You shouldn't have. Marvelous stuff. Okay. I think that's a pretty big terrace. Didn't lose a step right now. Yeah, look at this. Wow. What a fancy little room there. We are completely locked out of this, but it's fine. Also, look at this key card stuff paying off, might I add. We have a walk-in closet, a cloister which doesn't cost anything to draft, and a weight room. Lose half your steps, not even if you paid me. Let's take the cloister. And door is locked. Okay, well, we'll snooze you for a second then. Anything? There's a couple of patches of dirt, to be sure. Okay, another security door. The security door play is working out. Like, it's paying dividends. Well, then. Okay, you know, we have 2 other things here. I think it's time for our shovel. Give me my beloved. Hell yes. Right. Now, can I get to these patches of dirt? Can I, like, lean over and... How do I get in? I see the dirt. Let me in. Please. I need the ability to jump a small ledge. Oh, that's criminal, actually. Okay, what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rank 6, so I guess we gotta get to, like, here. Okay, well, I guess we'll take our final door then and hope you're not locked. You're not, and you have the boudoir. Which is fantastic. I don't know why I pronounced boudoir like that, but I guess we're going here now. Your allowance has been raised. Hell yeah. We love permanently getting money. We would love to see another bedroom if possible. I didn't realize you could zoom in on this. Oops, hang on. No, I have the magnifying glass. I can totally, don't know, I was hoping to see, like, some sort of combination for that safe here somewhere, but I guess not. It's down here. An opened present. You are... I don't know, but you look a bit odd for a pillowcase. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty then. You this pillowcase? No, I think that's a weird shadow. Rather than, like, a... specific... Hi! Hello! Hang about. Sinker Company. Oh, the people who are in the lab. Okay, well, that's what the... Okay, so the boudoir contains the safe. And you can actually see it right there. Okay. Interesting. We have the vault, the observatory, or the closet. So this is a dead end. I think we'll take the closet. In this case. And we'll find a coin purse. Each time we collect 3, earn additional 1 in interest. Would have been, you know, lovely the last... lovely before we found that 10 earlier, but oh well. While drafting, may use dice to roll new floor plans. That's useful. We'll take that. And we are going to have to... I'm still mad that I can't extendo shovel over this. Right, you're locked, but I'm not going to go for you yet. I'm going to go back to the courtyard. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go forward because I want to get the dining room and the courtyard on the same swing. So we have to unlock this. Oh, sweet Christ. Okay. So we can either end... well, no. I'm not going to end this run early. I'm going to be re-rolling these. The billiard room, perhaps? Is our best bet? Or the drawing room, because it gives us a guaranteed re-roll. Given we have just used our re-roll, I think it would be pertinent to use the drawing room here. There was a thing in here. Thing detected. Yeah, yeah. Whereabouts are we looking? Totally not over this side of the room, no sir. Ah, there we are. So we might be able to go back to the kitchen later, assuming we survive this. Okay, right. Well, time to hit up that kitchen, I guess. It's not, like I say, ideal. Yeah, we can nip into the kitchen and then... Are these shoes, like, shoes we can pick up? They totally are. Occasionally save when traveling long distance across the estate and grounds. Yeah. Okay, gotta look out that they can be in here sometimes. Right, hello. Kitchen. Right next to this pantry. So banana, +5 for every green room you have in the house. See, that would be very nice later. I just need to find one more coin, which, to be fair, maybe the courtyard can help me with. I'd really like to dig up a key. That would be ideal. Few old coins. Ooh, hello. That's quite a lot of coins, actually. An ordinary key! Hell yeah! I could go back and buy the sledgehammer. And then just rely on the dining room for my stamina. But I feel like a 15? Also, I'd have to get all the way back to the commissary, and that's like a lot of steps. Like, you can't be fucking around with that at this stage of the game, I don't think. We've got to get to the kitchen. Get us a chef salad. For 15 extra steps, which is pretty huge. And then we've got to get to the drawing room. Which we can re-roll once, should we need to. But it's in a strictly should we need to scenario, because we are running a little low on resources. The pool, which I cannot do. The conference room. Yeah, the conference room is. Now, we're running on fumes here, unfortunately. We've had a couple of, like, unfortunate, shall we say. This is just like the safe code or something, right? Yeah, it's not 9083. Anything in that? No. Is this... This isn't handwritten. Okay, yeah. I've got to remember the handwritten rules as well. Anything much in here? Spreading items. I haven't really used that mechanic a lot yet, to be fair. I haven't used the secret passage yet. I'll go back and use it, depending on the outcome of this. I'll go back and use it. This is what I somewhat feared was going to happen. Yeah, because we did not find a lot of keys this run. I'm still upset that I can't dig these. Like, come on. Just let me at them. They're right there. There could be more keys. How? God, that's aggravating. Ugh. Right. How do we get to secret passage? We've got to go through the dining room. And then, I guess I'll just take me to, like... No, halls is... This is orange. Gold must be a shoppy type room. Red Rover is a red room. Okay, I see. Right. So we're not out yet, then. So the aquarium is every color of room. The maid's chamber also counts as a bedroom, apparently. Because this counts as a bedroom, it'll give me a sleep mask. I see the value of secret passage. That's actually very useful. My allowance has been raised. Hello, shovel. It's a few old coins. We are up to 8, so again, if we need to, and we have the energy... I actually think we should do it now, really. We should just go back to... God, 28 steps. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a lot of steps we're using as the thing. Let me draft rooms first, because, you know, maybe we find another, like, bedroom in here and we can sleep mask it up a bit more. Correct chance of finding items in green rooms, East Wing Hall, or the billiard room. We'll take the billiard room. Maybe it's got a key in it. If we can solve its funky puzzle, which I am now acquainted with. I thought this run was on the ropes for a second, but we're coming right back into it, ladies and gents. It does seem. Right, 5, 5. We are 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, sorry. That's because it's 10 minus 2, not 6 minus 2. I can't read. Sorry, 8. Are these not minus? No, these are minus. These are multiplied. So this is 10 times 2, which is 20. Ah. 19 minus 9 is 10, divided by 2 is 5. And 7 minus 3 is 4, times 10 is 40, divided by 2 is 20. Give me keys! Delightful. And... I mean, I guess I'll take the study. It's a dead-end room that, like, maybe has some stuff in it. Oh, yeah, I remember now. This room's for crazy people. What? Jesse, what the fuck do you mean by this? Okay. I got a map. I got another safe. There's 2 safes. Okay. Study, bid. No, it's possible so little time. I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission you artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional, think this can be pulled off by Thursday. We might have read that. What the fuck am I looking at? Whee! Okay. It was all worth it. I got to spin the funny globe. Is that map in my, like, inventory? Sure is. So if I get to this rank 8 room, there be treasure. So here be treasure? Question mark? I mean, we can give it a go, I guess. So if you're a bedroom, do I get +2 when I walk into you? No, that's just that one specific bedroom, not all bedrooms. I've got to remember that. Freezes your accounts. You're more likely to... I mean, it's got to be the East Wing Hall, right? I think it just has to be the East Wing Hall. Also got to be very careful I'm not stretching myself too thin here. The dining room is probably how we get out of this particular conundrum. I will use a key. I will. Okay, well, I have to take the bunk room here because I am gem poor, but also starting each day with more... the architect was out here having a field day with this manor. Indeed, the man. Indeed, they were. Yeah, but because they got to rebuild it every day. Oh, I get sleep mask twice and 2 bananas! It's Christmas. It's actually Christmas come early. And there's something in here. There's 2 gold. There's a box which we can't open. Anything around here, aside from that diary? Doesn't look like it. How is Hampter? That's the important thing. Hampter is good. Look at him go. What a good boy. I love his little bunk bed as well, actually. I've only just realized that. Good boy, Hampter. I only picked up 1 banana. I would like both, actually. Is this a torch I can pick up? I'm going to start doing that a lot more with, like, just these random, like, scenery items. Is like, is this a thing I can actually... Can I climb up here, for example? No. Okay, well, that's still on... Okay, it may be a dead end, but it's kind of a huge room for us. I think that 38, honestly, putting us so far up means that we can come back through here. Then, I would say, yeah, back to the commissary, get a sledgehammer for the trunk. I think that's the play. Secret Passage is also such a lean, good room. How are you doing, by the way, the man? It's nice to see you in here. Apologies I was a bit slow on the chat. I've been having, like I say, a field day with this one. But I hope you're doing well. Right. It was, yeah, through here. And then... Maybe my running shoes, I'll get some, like, value out of them by running all this way. Hello. I would like a sledgehammer. And a gem. Thank you. Now we need to go back to, I think it was the courtyard that had the locked trunk. And then, no, can it give me, like, longer arms or something? Courtyard, which we get to through the dining room. Okay, we're fine. Thank God I turned the lights off for that gym, by the way. I'd be, like, actually super out by now. Lockpick set? Okay, I mean, we could have done with it earlier, but I'm not going to, you know, look a gift horse in the mouth. That potentially saves us a key up here. Now, back through the gym one more time, and then we are starting to look a little low on energy, because we've just had to spend a lot of it, but again, that dining room meal will help us with that, is what I'm hoping. Yeah, okay, well, we tried the lockpick kit. We've got this, veranda, I guess the... Yeah, I guess the veranda. I'm not going to spend my last gem. No, sir. Oh, wait, hang on. I have to actually enter the lean room. There we are. Now I get the bell saying dinner's up. We have a broken lever. Fair enough. And a key? Coins. Okay. Alright, do I draft this now? Ooh, not good. Okay. Is there any way I can get keys out of this, or am I dead as a dodo? The only way I can think of is by the cloister, but I can't get in the cloister. Well, you know what? I think we did pretty admirably on the bedroom front to increase our starting capital by a lot. I'm not, like, unless I just happen to, like, walk around and find one with the metal detector shovel, I think we might be cooked. Let's go and grab our grub from the dining room anyway. What is this? A pizza? Plus an additional 10 if you have a furnace in your house. I do not. You left a bit of the pizza behind. What the hell, man? That'd be wasteful. Right. So, places where I wouldn't have been with this. It's a shame. I'd love the freezer now, to be fair, but... So that's the thing about the freezer, is that you always have to kind of gamble it a bit. Where's the... Oh, coat check's all the way back there? Fuck, okay. No, you know what? Let me have a bit of a wander around. We've got 30 steps. Maybe I missed something. Doesn't look like it so far. But you never know. I'm going to pay 2 coins to do this, but... You know, it is what it is. I don't think the commissary was selling keys. I think only the locksmith sells keys. I want to check this as well. Sure. Yeah, about as I expected. Not much in here. As long as we have enough steps to get back to coat check, I'm fine just kind of burning this. See if we've got any... Ooh, we also do love getting running shoes value. Maybe there was something in the guest bedroom I missed. Been known to have things in. Not on... Well, not extra things on this occasion, I should say, but... certainly things. House will be closed on day 12 to 16. No, it won't. You got anything in it? No? Okay, we really do need to start making our way back to the coat check. And we're snaking our way there, so... Not too mad. Give me a banana, sure. All this money's going to go to waste anyway, so... Okay, we've got this here. I doubt anywhere around here. We opened all this with the shovel. See, I think that, unfortunately, is us done. Because our lockpick has failed us. So we merely have a locked door at the end of this veranda. Suppose maybe... maybe I should have picked the observatory, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure how to approach this at the end here. God, we really... No hops? None at all? No way to climb over? Can we not sledgehammer this? Well, coat check, my old friend. You know what to do. Let's put in our favourite detector shovel. And, we shall come back for him another day. He has once again been a valuable asset. But, unfortunately, it's, simply not come to pass this time. A very strong run, though, and even though we didn't necessarily get to the end, we have got, like, 4 or 5... Like, how many, actually? After my first 2... We've got 3 starting gold per day now. Which, like I say, is no mean feat. But I am going to stop walking around and just call it a day there. But yeah, I think a very strong first run. And also, God, this game's fun. Mount Holly Garden Inn. I like how you get little, I guess garden inn because it's 5 green rooms and 6 bedrooms. I see, yeah. We're gonna get 2 new rooms. Something I need to do. So the secret passage is a new one that I, like, should just pick more often. That's very good. Particularly if I'm hunting for certain rooms. And then, what was the other new room? Like, maybe the veranda or something? Right, let's save and continue. The one that makes, I forget which room it was, but the one that makes, gardens or green rooms cost 0 is very good. Very, very much like that. Alright, day 11. See what we can do. Oh, hey, the flowers on this, like, bloomed. Allowance. 4. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you've been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, house manager. Oh, sorry, Anne. I shouldn't have given you the Master Wayne voice. Honestly, W staff for going along with this crazy old man's wish of like, hey, can you all like be outside the entire day while my nephew runs around and gets lost? I think a den is a great start because it's just like a hallway but with resources in it. So if we need to draft something, we can. I think I do. Going in there and getting it is actually probably the right play. The pantry is not a bad shout. I'm not going to go in it yet, but I think it puts us in the right sort of direction. I mean, we could just have coat check right now. Fuck it. I like coat check. Give me my shovel. We love our shovel here. See, now green rooms are online. Basically any room I enter in the manor is going to be, free game for finding hidden stuff. We've got 8 coins already. This is... it's a little awkward, but I don't hate it. Bedroom here. See if we can find a sleep mask. No, we can't find 2 coins. 3 coins. Should I really be picking all these up as soon as I see them? Yes and no, because there's the chance you hold out for a coin purse, but like, I'm just gonna get a nook into like hopefully an end room. I think that would be pretty cool if I could just get like a utility closet or a coupon book. Save 1 on each purchase you make in the estate. Pretty cool. Also, my metal detector's still going off. This is a very good nook. But where is my prize? Aha! Second key! Very valuable. Okay. Right. Ooh. Now, keys for sale is a mighty interesting proposition. Because I could just stock up on keys, like, right now. And I don't really like putting this anywhere else. So, I think, yeah, we're gonna go for that. $12 is 3. 8 is a special key. 10 is a lockpick kit. Getting the lockpick kit, which is lockpick kit. Ugh, bit of a mouthful. Early. This is presumably a silver key that opens to all doors. I'm gonna be real with you. We're gonna get a 9-cost lockpick kit. And I think that is maybe as useful as, you know, 3 guaranteed keys. It relies a bit on RNG, to be sure. It also means we have left ourselves with only one way out of the den, which is a little perilous. But hopefully we can find a room that, like, helps us branch out a bit. Ooh, God. I guess we're taking the hallway, because I don't feel like ending the day yet. There is something in here. There is a coin. We have a guaranteed... Not that we're worried about guaranteed keys. In fact, now at least we're out of this... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, you can't do this to me. No! What a disaster. There's the blean reroll I needed. What an absolute unmitigated disaster that was. Here I was thinking we were in a decent spot and... Oh. Just... I mean, look, sometimes you roll the hard one. What can I say? It's just, I'm gonna put my shovel back. Not that it got much use. What a nightmare of a day. Okay. Yeah. We got Humble Bungalow, yeah. It's, I mean, to be fair, if you're living in a bungalow that has all this, you're still doing pretty alright for yourself, but... Oof. Let's, give that one more go. For sure. Because I'm not feeling, feeling that particular room distribution. Right. Day 12. Day 10, really good. Day 11, really bad. My allowance, please. Thank you, Miss Babbage. Right. We start as we mean to go on with the front door. I don't love this. I think a bedroom in the center is not a bad idea, but I'm not... Unless I can eye something. There's no trunk in there. I'm not particularly inclined to, like, rush into it. A hallway opens less ways than we think. I think no, a hallway is good here. It's maybe, like, folly to use it this early. Or to use a corridor this early, but, like, my alternative is, like, a guest bedroom. Which normally has an item in, so we're gonna give it a go. Plus 10 steps. A security key card. Okay. So now we don't need to find the utility room as early, I guess. That's kind of how that pieces together. Now, look, if you're going to offer me a nook, I'm definitely going to take a nook, is all I'm saying. Not quite as great a nook as the last one was, but, you know, they can't all be winners. I can't believe you've done this to me. I guess we'll take the closet to take a dead end out the pool. But that's what I should also maybe be doing, is considering the efficacy of, ooh, hello. That's pretty good. A navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. We quite like that. So we have to take this to the den, for sure. And then since we get 2 steps from moving in here anyway, we may as well just see if there's anything in here. I'm not seeing anything particularly remarkable, except for this gem. So I will be moving on. God, it's really raking me over the coals with these couple of runs, huh? Right, well, we need to do the drawing room, which gives us 2 opportunities, to be fair. to draw new rooms. So that's very good. We have a... it's going to be a pantry, let's be real. Going to be a pantry type move here. I'm starting to realize that, like, the ends and how the things connect up are more important than... the spare room or the corridor? In a way, you know, kind of like neither. I would honestly redraw this. We can get our shovel back. I mean... yeah, I guess. It's better than the bog. So we'll take it. I've played a very risky game by doing that. But my hope is that we can kind of get over and around this. This is kind of hell the next 3 rooms are going to be. We've got 1 dice, I guess, but... I do not necessarily... like, maybe compass helps us here? Commissary doesn't help. Greenhouse doesn't help. Utility closet doesn't help. We have to use our redraw here. We have to take chapel. So we're gonna definitely be taking that. There's something in here. Hello. Something on the pews, maybe? Aha! The chapel has paid for itself. We've got to use a key. This is really... ugh. Yucky. Don't like this. Right, we've got to take the dining room because it leads us to 2 different places. Something in here. Really hoping it's car keys. Okay. I was going to say I hope it's a key and, like, the monkey's paw curled. I was like, well, I guess that is technically. Secret passage leads to a room of my choice. Unfortunately, I can't abide by, can't abide by that per se. Okay. We're really running into key issues here. We have a key card. Okay, the dots up here might mean something. Do they mean number of exits and entrances? We've got 1, 2, 2. If this is 1, 2, 3, I'd just assume it was like room numbers. It'd be room number 1, room number 2, room number 3. But the dots up here might just mean something. So I'm going to take this one. It's free. It might have to... it's gym. I would rather not go in it if at all possible, but it is what it is, and unfortunately it is still powered. It is one of the disadvantages to not having the utility room. I am still without keys. I am still without keys. My god. Okay, do we have to call that there? Because I've got no other way to get keys. I only found this one earlier, and then I got up here, and it's just bedlam, because I've had no chance to explore all the other resource gathering, kind of parts of the map. Which sucks. Okay. I've also had nothing to spend my 10 coins on. Like, I'm starting to get more coins. I should be less afraid of just taking an early shop. Particularly because they're not bad rooms either, really. There's a trunk here. No. I mean, I wouldn't have had the key to unlock it anyway, to be fair. Right, coat check is... oh, I've gone past it. Well, we'll try again tomorrow. We're almost getting on to that sale day as well. Alright, there we go. Let's go... in fact, I can just call it a day there. Because we are without... east-facing cottage. God. The idea of these rooms being, like, built and then just, like, not just deconstructed as in, like, left an empty shell and redecorated, but, like, fully bulldozed so you get stuff like that is very funny to me. Ooh. Alright, okay. Allowance. And we go. Straight in this time. Can I be honest? I think a hallway is a beautiful get here. I think a hallway is a fantastic get. I'm going to open these other doors before I go in there, though. The nook is maybe a little less fantastic, but it is still a key. And, like, a starting key is very valuable. And we have, what, a guest bedroom or a pantry or a storeroom. I'm going to take an early storeroom. I think it's, honestly, it's a dead end I would rather not see later. Doot. And then come back over to the nook, take that there, and then we'll see if we can get the nook and the, other stuff to line up. We cannot. Okay, but the den is also kind of a beautiful get here. Gives us a gem. Having a quick scout around for anything else. Does not appear to be there. I'm playing this one a little faster. I think a drawing room here is also a fantastic get. Like, yes, you could argue maybe the drawing room's quite a powerful room we should save for later. But I think being able to re-roll, like, a utility box here, for example, is, like, really valuable. We're going to go and set our power as we mean to go on. Keycard entry system off. Garage on. Gym off. That'll flip back later. Cabinet needs a but. There's also whatever the hell a vac indicator is. I don't know. What do we got here? I mean, can I just get something that goes straight? I'd be so real with you. I think maybe I'm being greedy, but like, it's too early to take a corridor, but I'm not spending a gem on a kitchen, so I guess we reluctantly take a pantry. We take an apple and 4 coins. A commissary would be, like, really nice right about now. I mean, we could parlor it. Or we could spare room it. No, I think a parlor. A parlor is in order. Because we could do with some more gem-like resources. If we get this right. So. Only one box is true. Could be. Only one box contains gems. That's definitely true. The gems are in the white box. That could also be true. Okay. Right. Okay. Interesting. You're definitely true. One of you has to be false. So it can't be you, because again, so only one box contains gems is definitely a true statement. If only one box is true, then only this one is true, so you'd have to be false, but that would make you true, so you have to be false. Which means that 2 boxes are true, the gems are in the white box. Bada bing, I think. Yeah, here we go. Right, let's go see what we've got here. I think a dining room would go pretty marvelously. However, I'm going to back off from this a little bit and go to our hallway down here before we leave it too far behind, because there's still plenty of resources we could gather down there. Like, yes, it means going a little further back, you know, a little more around the houses than I would have initially liked, but there is also the possibility that, you know, things link up. Courtyard. Do like a courtyard. We also like a spare room here, though. If I'm being entirely honest, spare room here could go kind of crazy, because it means stuff like courtyard has more chance to pop on like an end bit here. Or the West Wing Hall. I don't hate a West Wing Hall here. I haven't really been checking around for coins and that. Probably should have been. I don't see any. Okay. Think about that Lady Clara dying that we shouldn't be here. Unfortunately, I am here, so... suck on those, I guess. Keys for sale? Yes. I think I will take an early investment in the key department. Now, do we take a lockpick kit? Or a special key? I'm debating the efficacy of the lockpick kit. Like, it is kind of nice to have. Also, for 2 more, would I not just rather 3 guaranteed keys? Like... I'm gonna be real with you, buddy. I think the 3 keys is just better. We're just gonna have 5. We're just gonna have 5 keys in our pocket now, you know, and not a lot the world can do about that. We are gonna take a bedroom here because I don't want to spend my gems too early. Now the bedroom sometimes has a trunk there, but like never when I need it. Never when I have a million keys on me. Security is a very good room to have. And we have already turned the door system off, I think. So, if I've misplayed that and I haven't turned the door system off, then... I think I might not have, you know. Fuck. Okay, we're not missing anything. Always good to check that. Keycard system settings. Security level high. And then offline mode unlocked. Right, there we go. Nothing we need to know about in here. So we're looking for a thing that turns us left. Don't want to really do that. I guess we can random the dark room at this point. And then we'd have to go back to the utility closet anyway to turn things on in the dark room again. So let's do that, and we can go via the bedroom, which eases our burden a little bit. Oh god, it's a long way back. Oh god, it's a long way back. I think I have to check it though. But yeah, our next priority is like food or some way of restoring steps, because this is yikes. Like this is a lot of steps to go and check this. Okay. We did turn the keycard system off. Darkroom can go back on. Because I forget what exactly that does for the darkroom, but I know it's something. Okay. We're like down to 20 steps, and we are on rank 3. This is what most people would call a bruh moment. Holy, it's because getting past here takes like 20 fucking steps. Like, darkroom had better be worth it. That's all I'm saying. Better be something amazing in here. There's a gem, I guess. Just going to get to the point of the issue. A swing with large, the enclosed photograph. So the last development was too dark. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, it's that orchard that's outside that I still don't really know what I'm doing with. More sinker stuff. Maybe that's how our lad made his fortune. Our lad Herbert. I feel like turning this on is meant to glean me some, like, code or lore or something. But, I don't know, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Right, well, we have to just rando this. No, if you turn the lights back on, you don't have to. So I kind of have to take a corridor here as much as it sucks, because I need... Like, if I use the dining room super early, not that early. It's possible we can wrap back around. Commissary items for sale. Yes. I think that's... Well, it has to be our next bet. To be fair. Yeah, what we really need is the kitchen, ideally. It's the room we're looking for. Discover less common floor plans. There's the vault, which would be very funny, but not exactly all that useful. Ah, here we are, a request form. Let's do... let's do... The fixed stars. I don't think I've read that one yet. Almost forgot the library would let you do that. Okay. I haven't also been doing a lot of things in that house directory either, but... Well, we've got 5 keys. This is no problem for us. Boiler room power source. Now, it is a new room, and it was also, like, gets us 2 potential outs here, so I want to have a look at what it is. Ooh, hello there. Yeah, it can't just drop down. Is that a keycard door over there? Ooh. Oh, there's the thing I could use my shovel on. Okay, so they can spawn in here. Oh, this is all very fascinating. Need that fucking boiler guide, because Lord knows I do not have any idea what I'm doing here. Okay, there's a puzzle here, though. Let's just see if we can kind of brute force it a bit. There's one, there's... Oh, okay. I guess. We want... So let's just follow the pipes back. You to here to here to up here. Doesn't get to there. What we really want is... Earth view power. What is this? It needs to come from here. Like, this isn't going to do anything. I don't think. This probably isn't going to do anything. Let's give it a go. Oh, so that powers that up there. Right, so it's a case of ordering things, I see. Are you a secondary power generator? Is that how that works? Where do you even go? Like, top of this, I assume? No, you come down here. There's also smaller valves here. Wow, I am lost. Okay, hang on. Right. So maybe this is the trick. And then we turn you on. And then that extends the bridge, but doesn't give us the power to this. Now, if I turn that off now, do you... You do. Dickhead. Right. Kind of hoping you'd stay out. What is even up here that this is powering? I would love to tell you. I just have no idea. We need to get over there to finish this door puzzle to do it first anyway. Like... Yeah, this ain't doing much. So our issue is we need to power both of these pipes at the same time. And the best we can do is... Oh, wait, hang about. I see the issue. Oh. I gotta time it better. We'll get there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now. Better? Question mark? Okay, so now you're going there, which is going to there, which is going nowhere. So we actually need you to go up here. I think. Unless, no, hold on. We send you to here. And then you go to here, which goes to this blue box, which does a lift. Aha! Not the way I thought I was going to solve that. But at least we can get up here and see what this is now. A third boiler. You shouldn't have. Right. Hello. Interesting. Okay. So. We flip this. That opens this door. So we can then get through here. I can turn this on. Just gives us more options. Door is locked. Okay. Well, if we get the other boiler on it, then it won't be, right? That's got how it's got to work. It does mean rediverting power back to here. Oh, I should definitely send this up before I can I? That feels dangerous. It feels like I might soft lock myself down here, actually. Like, I get where the heart is, but I'm not so convinced. Right, so what do we got now? We've got something on the door. The elevator is no longer powered. This is doing its thing. We don't have that anymore. Charlotte Accord has just pinged me, and I am simply not ready for that right now. I am busy. Right, what about here? Goes to this. What do you do? Obvious what you do from up here? Yeah, both of those are active, but I haven't got the bridge. Well, to be fair, I guess if we can put the bridge back, then maybe we switch this to go up here. And then that goes up into this. And then I come across here. And then, oh god, almost. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we need all three of its inputs going. Okay. So, no, this is fine. So, I get the idea now. We have some extracurriculars on moving about, but we have... Is it as simple as this? Oh my god, it is. Yep, there we are. We solved it. Hey, hey. Right, so we can divert power to other rooms now. I see. Okay. And do we still have bridge? We still have bridge. Excellent. So you're, like, not even slightly open now is the issue. And this lift is very much down. Okay, well, let's just try and open you. I guess we've got enough keys. That was fun. Do these rooms do anything in the... God, it's a terrible selection of rooms. It's got to be said. I guess we'll take the boudoir. It's got slightly different lighting now, I guess. Yeah, not exactly what I'd call a slam dunk. But sure. Right, hang on. We can still fix this. What we need to do is we need to divert power to here. And also here at the same time somehow. You're coming there. You are not even doing that because you need to be over here. And then I'm not sure how I get the other power to like over there is the thing. So you're one input coming in there. You're a second input coming from there, I guess. If I had linked up somehow. I've got nothing into these doors. Guess maybe it's the red box that matters. Okay, so now we've got that door lit, but just fucking drafted balls up there. Okay, so you're one, you're a second secret thing that I'm not allowed. And we can power the lift at the cost of powering this here. Fascinating, okay. This one's a bit of a thinker. Now this goes up to there, and this goes from you over to here, but then we lose power on that one, so it's like you can't really have two power sources going at the same time. This, where does it go actually if it doesn't line up there? Maybe that's what I'm missing here. So if you're not going there, you go straight to the door. And then, let's say, for the sake of argument, we have... No, because if I power that one, then I lose access to the lift, so... Yeah, no bueno there. We do have to use a key. Can we get, like, something that needs power? Holy... No, we fucking cannot, Batman. Well, energy is... I mean, I guess, in a way, weight room makes the most sense, even though it's going to cost us a lot. Broken lever. Because, like, losing half of our thing is only 5 at this point. And now we get lab. Now, okay. Alright, we'll throw me in archives. I think, honestly, we're, in kind of deep shit as is. We're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Can't have that many of them left. Let's go check out the furnace. It's a new room. It sure is a furnace, yeah. Nice sounding furnace, but it's a furnace. Okay, 2, we're gonna really need something. I guess we'll take the archived thing that doesn't cost gems. That's a lavatory. 1, I'm gonna need something in here. I don't have anything on me, do I? No. Okay. So even if we die, we die. Well, yeah. We just had nout gems. And with this, nout steps. Ooh, okay. Well, the boiler room puzzle was interesting. It's just a shame we didn't get it to line up with any of the rooms that would actually, like, do anything. Red Villa, yeah, because I just got every single red room in the game at the end. I'm wondering whether it's worth taking something like the lavatory early in places where I'd normally put, like, the cupboards or something, just so that I don't have to deal with it later. Like, there are some red rooms you definitely don't want to draw till later, like that, you know, the, weight room, for sure. The gym, I mean, if you've got, like, you've got the utility room already up. You know, it's no great shake of the tail feather to take that one. Also, I've been getting this allowance every time, and I've not spent it on fucking anything. We're going to start with a library. And also a den. And also a storeroom. I've decided. I'm going to... I'll take these for now. I'll just take the lot. You know what? There we are. And I never have to come into that room again. We'll also get an extra gem from here. Oy. And what have we got in here this time? I actually don't love drawing room here, I'll be honest. I mean, I guess we'll take guest bedroom. Because regular bedroom isn't going to do us much good. We'll find a gem. A letter. Anything on the floor here? Not today. Alright, fair enough. Wow. I can really tell where there was meant to be a window there, huh? And there just kind of isn't, and the room looks very bleak. The nook is a pretty huge pickup, if you ask me. As is that coupon book. Okay, 14 coins in a coupon book. Show me some shops. That's really what we're looking for on this occasion. You know what? I said show me some shops, and this would show me a shop. So yeah. Secret passage into gold sink. Show me the shop. Luxury items for sale. Special cost bypassed. The laundry room. Launder currency. You know what? This is a way through, and I've never been to the showroom before, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Luxury items for sale. Ooh. Moon pendant. If you call it a day wearing the moon pendant, you'll start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your room. Ooh. Okay. Also, what the fuck? These are pricey. Ornate compass. While drafting, may rotate the first 3. You may rotate floor plans? Insane. Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem. You just don't have to pay gems anymore. Silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. These are fucking insane. Okay, right. Well. That's an eye-opener. That's the kind of stuff we can get from there. We are going to have to take a maid's room. Maid's chamber, maybe? No. I refuse to take a maid's chamber. We're going to take a spare room, and we're going to leave it alone for now. Because I don't want to go too far ahead. Okay. Let's have a look. Back in... See, luckily, we're only 2 steps down because of our guest bedroom, which really is kind of the reason why we bought it. We've also got fixed stars, constellations. This book contains complete star-based constellations. Wait, hold on. Isn't this just the one that's in the... Well. Okay. Whoopsie. We already read that one. It's just in the observatory. Well, this is a quite frankly shocking state of rooms. And we can't re-roll any of them. So we're going to take the weight room and then just not go in there. Because I'm not dealing with the archives. Oh, it takes it off when you fucking draft it. Oh, not when you enter it. Oh, I've fucked it. Okay, right. Well, it's got to be a pantry. Thank God it had an apple in there. I'm hoping for... I don't really know what at this point. I guess we utility closet in case... I don't know, I'm not convinced I see this run going that long. given that huge fucking blow. Right, there we are. Let's, check there's nothing else in here that we're missing. Oh, I really thought that was like every time you entered it, you lost half. But no, it's just... Chamber of Mirrors. I haven't been in it before. Sod it, this is an exploration day now. Oh. Oh, fascinating. So if we can get into this from the other side, we might have something. Okay. Interesting to know. Well, that was pretty bad. Remember how I was saying it's so good? We're on 40 steps? Yeah, we're on 15. Thank you, Lean. Stupid weight room I had to draft. Okay. I would love the moon pendant to keep my coupon book. Like, I think that's gonna have to be... If we can find 2 more coins, that's like the entire Lean arc of the run now. We'll take another den. Another den is very good. Honestly, drafting multiples might be kind of clutch. Another spare room? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna draft over here first as well. Yeah, I'll use a key. Like... I'll use a key to get another nook. You know, that's something I will do. Come on, coins, coins. 2 more coins. Alright, you're gonna make me use the key immediately? It's kind of cruel, but... See how it is? Hallway. Coins, 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 coins. Just so I can keep my coupon book. Holy, they want me to use every single key I have. Storeroom, it'll do. I do think I may be cutting this one off slightly early. Actually, can the moon pendant keep itself if it's one of the only 2 things I have? Do I even... Oh god, do I even make it back to the showroom? We've almost got it. There we go. Right, we just about made it. Hello, I would like a moon pendant. God, these are... They're not kidding when they say these are luxury. Like, they cost a lot. Right. Time for me to pass out. Ah! Right. So, it was going fine till we had to draft the gymnasium. I should have maybe just drafted archives and toughed it out, but... That was definitely a mistake on my part. Hall of Mirrors is... Or Chamber of Mirrors even is definitely better than I give it credit for. There's a specific, like... way I want to try and draft it in the future. But it's an interesting room, all the same. Right, day 15. I feel like we had one good run on day 10, and the rest of these have been, like, very nothing-y, like, just do whatever days. Right, Moon Pendant has kept itself. That's very good to know. Right. So, it does include itself. Huge, 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 huge. I'm gonna take a nook. Should have really gone here first, but I guess as long as I do all 3 of these, it doesn't matter too much. Because, see, now I would have maybe done things differently had I known that this was going to be... a bedroom. Which makes this... the den. Now, we're going to take den first, because I don't think we're going to need keys for stuff on rank 1. If we do, then, like, God help us. I mean, I say that, and then there's a trunk right there, so, you know. Although, to be fair, we are in better positions than some to take... I think a pantry here is actually fine. I was tempted by the storeroom, but... no, a pantry here is fine. Because now, like, I can take the storeroom here and feel a bit less bad about it. And just kind of hope that, like... Okay. Commissary for a sledgehammer is a must-get at this point. Particularly on 18 coins. Well, that's quite bad, isn't it? Not going to spend 2 gems on a passageway just yet, so I guess this is just, we're parlor gaming. And then we pretend this side never happened. The black box is black. This floor tastes like floor. The black box is true. The black box is empty. You're definitely true. So one of you has to be false. If you're false, then you're full. If you're false, then this is still you. If the black box isn't true, then the black box isn't empty. If the black box isn't empty, then it has something in it. It's like, no matter which way you spin it, the gems are here. Okay, right. Now let's get the hell out of here. So 4 gems, not a terrible way to start off. Obviously, I would prefer to not, I have to pick up the key from in here. Prefer to not have, mapped out these rooms in the way that they have transpired. I guess we do have to take a passageway here, even though I hate it. I hate it quite dearly, but the parlor pays for it. You know what? Just give me a chapel. I don't think it's honestly that bad to check down all the pews here. Like, we lose a couple of coins by being in here. Of all the red rooms, the chapel is, like, the least bad one, I think. Ooh, the commissary for, yeah. The commissary for a gem. It gets me a sledgehammer, or just I coat check my detector. I'm going to take my detector shovel. I don't even care what people say. Let's retrieve it. We'll have to come back here at the end of the day, which means... And the chapel pays for itself. Lovely stuff. Right. Now, let's think here. We want to draft chapel first or passageway first? I think chapel first. I don't love the West Wing Hall yet. It's costly. You know what? I don't want to come through the chapel any more than necessary, actually. This is a closet now. And with it we get a gem and an opportunity to re-roll some rooms. So I think that was a worthy investment. Anyway, we're still on 18 coins, because like the chapel literally paid for itself. We have a hallway, or a corridor, or a furnace. Kind of hoping for something else, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth here. A hallway is fine. We don't need to re-roll yet, so let's not, like, blow our load too early. Interesting. The Roaring Room does pique my interest as from a reroll standpoint, but the fact we only get like 1 out of its 2 uses is kind of bad. So I think actually maybe we boudoir this. And we do have an innate reroll, so like we don't need the Drawing Room's reroll just yet. That's my thinking on it anyway. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes you get hit with the you gotta make this an observatory, and you know, you just jump with it. So here's that book I took out from the library like an idiot. So we're at 5 stars now. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That sounds very handy. Cross. Yippee! Okay. Right, this door is locked. Don't love it, but... Oh... Fuck. Right, well, let's learn from past mistakes, shall we? No, let's redraw. No. No, let's archives. Let's learn from past mistakes here. I don't love the archives at all, but... The utility closet allows us to draft the dark room in the future and not worry. The lab... I don't... I kind of want to try and get the lab, like, after we... No, you know what? I kind of like lab here. Because it gives us another way out that isn't the archives as well. Granted, we still get the archives being debuffed, like, forever. Well, not forever, but for the rest of this run, but... Okay, experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Ooh, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, set your steps to 40. You draft a hallway from another hallway, a letter will be delivered to my room. Each time you eat an apple, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. I think this is the most likely, so I'm gonna go for a bit of this. There we are. Right. And we still haven't got the network login yet. So. The drawing room. Again, it's not really what I... Oh! That just happens every time I draw you, but I don't take you. Well, in which case, you know, what the hell are we doing here? Actually a pretty good time to get the bog. Neat. So I've just got, like, basically infinite steps now. This experiment seems nuts. Hold on. Experiment setup. You draw... I say steps to 40. Yeah, this is... Okay. I've just got, like, free energy. Neat. Can't wait to find a way to fuck this one up, but... I'm sure it'll happen. Spread in each green room. You cannot see floor plans. Or an archive floor plan. You know what? I like chaos. Let's darkroom this. Let's just get all of this chaff out the way. Oh my god. The game disagrees with me. Darkroom and gymnasium, and I do not have a breaker room. Please help. I guess this is given our apparent, you know, infinite energy. Hey, car keys. I've still got to get to the garage with these car keys at some point and find out what the car do. I don't love it. Are you locked? I'm not in the dark room while I'm drafting this, to be fair. Ooh, that's a bit stinky. I do have coat check, so the courtyard is kind of good because it links up these 2 rooms. Yes, it costs a gem, but it links up these 2 rooms. Have I found that commissary yet? I haven't. I forgot I was kind of looking for it. A key. Very useful, very useful. An old rusty nail. Not worth picking up. Okay, I guess that's just the whack bad luck kind of, Do we have the commissary? No, but we do have the spare room. I'll bite. I'll bite on the spare room. Just because I don't think gambling here is particularly... The library? Maybe? I'm gem poor at the minute, so I can't really do anything like that. Let's take Swimbird by Marion Marigold, because I think that Swimbird was mentioned in some part of the lore. I guess we have to. No! The foundation does not reset each day. What the fuck are you? Hold on. Hello? What bellows beneath? So I want to use the lift. Does not reset each day. So you mean the foundation is just going to be here? Like, forever? Also, shovel point. An ordinary key. That's good. We were kind of running out of them. And you come with a couple of shovel point. Very interesting. Both of which had keys in. I'm liking it. This is technically a staircase, I guess. Right, let's draft this one down here first, actually. I kind of want to see what's going on with that. Okay, yeah, sure. And once again, wishing I had gems. I can't lose half my steps. That's just not happening. So I think, given the choices we have, we take this archived floor plan and just hope it's something. It's the Hall of fucking Doors, isn't it? That's upsetting. See, I want to keep drafting rooms, but, like, I need to draft one that gives me a gem, and I've already used the den up, so... Okay, both of these were locked. Rotunda, billiard room. Yeah, the billiard room has a chance of giving me something, so... We just do a tiny bit of maths. There'll be something in this room. Normally over here, but I guess not this time. Oh, it's the broken lever. Okay. Sure. I haven't actually seen a spot to put this lever in like a long while here. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 16 and 14 is 30. Divided by 5 is 6. What do we got? Minus 4. Ew, what? No, 10. Minus 4 is 6. Minus 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Divided by 2 is 4 again. Silver key. Okay. So, if you're locked now... But you're not, of course. Hey, the drawing room! Yippee! Unfortunately, I still can't draft you. But, you know, infinite energy. Fuck me! That's not good. Alright, well, I guess we've got to take a gamble on the Great Room, then. We don't necessarily have to, actually. We can just draft from the gym. It's not the worst. I mean, shouldn't have gone in there. That was obviously a misstep, but... We can maybe draft from over here. Are you Winnington? Hi there, Morgana. I'm so sorry. I need to set some up that actually, like, lean pings whenever someone messages in the chat, 'cause I feel like I've been missing people's messages tonight. But I kind of am. This is, like, maybe the second best run I've had today. Right, the door is locked. Let's silver key it. Actually, no, hold on. Let's silver key it. I think this is the perfect time to silver key it. It gets me a room that's full of doors. I mean, I guess these count. Yeah, you know, let's take the archive plan, I guess. Which is the dining room, which is exactly what we wanted, actually. So, you know what? I say mission success. Please, can I find something that gives me, like... Oh, God. I mean, I'm going to need gems, keys, I'm going to need the works at this point. Mail room is the best I can do. Order placed. Dining room is huge here. It was until every door was locked. And I now have nowhere to go. But aside from that, should have taken a chance on the Great Hall, really. Oh well. Or getting lockpick kit into Great Hall, I guess, is like the one part where the lockpick kit really shines. What do we got here? Please return all sporacondence? What the fuck? Correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravan to sender as he is no longer employed with our staff. Multi-health instruction will be sent by electronic to the address the client provided. Utility room fuse box. ESC indicator to activate any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6. Okay, but what does that do for me? I mean, I can try it, but I don't particularly see how it's going to help. And my shovel's not going off, so... I think we are just, unfortunately, shit out of luck here. Yeah, no, okay, I think my entire day kind of went badly when I used my gems too early. Because I've been needing to that commissary for ages to maybe pop open 2. I'm not going to also fuck around here. I need to get back to the... Coat check is so far away. Oh, God. I need to save my shovel. Save the shovel. Okay, and then through dark room, which I guess I never went in, actually. But... Sure. What do we need? What's the quickest way back to coat check? Through the observatory, I think. Because if I throw this shovel now, I am going to be mighty displeased with myself, one could say. Let's go right here through the chapel. Also, 18 coins, not a single place to spend them. That's rough. Okay, so Movement Pendant might allow us to keep a couple of things. I kind of hope it doesn't keep Broken Lever, actually. Because that would suck. I kind of want to keep itself and, like, Coupon Book. But, obviously, I'm at the whims of RNG, because I just pick up everything I find immediately. But yeah, okay, that's... it could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. We've definitely had runs today that have gone worse. God, we are finding so many coins between the storeroom and the, another red villa, hey? Like, between the storeroom and our starting allowance and some other things, we're getting to, like, 20 coins pretty easily, and then we're just not able to spend any of it. Like, we might lose Moon Pendant now, which would be a bit of a disaster. Not donating all your money into the church? Certainly not, no. My money's mine. Speaking of, mine. 4 allowance. Okay, so the foundation does stay there. And we kept the Coupon Book, which is good, and the Broken Lever, which is awful compared to the Moon Pendant, so... Yep. Right, early gem. You don't really get much better first rooms than that den there. Sure, I'll mail room it. This is maybe a bit clown shoes, but we'll do it. Brass compass and 2 gems. Okay. Huh. Foundation is forever. Ooh. We get to draw floor plans leading north more frequently. This could be quite good. I am gonna take a nook, but I'm not gonna come back to it yet. I want to grab the gem from the den first, and also try and get the rest of our rank 1 floors out the way. A bedroom is mighty interesting here, as is an observatory potentially, to be fair. Or a parlor to, again, help with more gems. I think a parlor is probably our best bet. We don't need the stamina from the bedroom yet. We can put it in a more kind of place where we like to walk through it a few times. And also, we could also just pick up an apple here. And this room is now also a bedroom. Like a one-time bedroom, but I'm not going back here, probably. He says, having no idea whether he will or not. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Not you, then. The gems are in a box that is... actually blue. Oh, fuck me. Okay, right. So. You can't be true or false, really. So the gems are either in a box with the word blue on it, or the gems are in a box that is actually blue. Now, if this is true... this is also true, and you can't really be false, I think, because you don't say anything that is false, which means you have to be false. You, therefore, wait, hang on, also, yeah. The word gems in a box with the word blue on it, you can't be true, sorry, because that would mean that the gems are in both of you. So that's false, which means you can't have the gems in, so it has to be in you. Right, I think we got there. I'm very stupid. Okay. Well, there's 2 gems down the drain. We do love a courtyard here. Yeah, that's kind of where the thought ends. We love a courtyard here. There is a hammer. Oh, hey, free sledgehammer, so if we see any trunks about. That's good. There's also 2 spots to dig in here. Food for sale. Closet, 2 items. take an early kitchen. I think, yes, it costs a gem, but you gotta spend some money somewhere. Plus 10 if you have an aquarium in the house. Okay. Well, it also requires us getting the dining room and, you know, several other kind of prerequisite steps. What do we got here? Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 or a storeroom? Yeah, I think I need a storeroom because I need the gems. The nursery is also a pretty nice get there, but, like, just, you know, set me up with all this dosh, you know what I mean? There we go. Means we can come back into the kitchen. What is on the menu? Okay. So, tomato soup could prove pretty useful if we start collecting red rooms. The commissary? Yeah, it's the commissary. It has to be the commissary. For sure. And I want to see what's on sale today. I'm hoping. 10 coins for 1 key. Are you out of your mind? 15 coins for an upgrade disc is maybe one of the few things that would dissuade me from, Yeah, okay, let's take a pantry here. And let's just grab that upgrade disc, I think. Well, let's not be too hasty with that, shall we? We definitely do want the upgrade disc, but we need to... I'm just kind of throwing my key at this. Yeah, chapel, because we like red rooms this run. Any chance the church wants to reimburse me? Because it likes to do that occasionally. Not this time. Okay. Ballroom. What? Whatever. What? Huh? Well, yes, I want that. God, fuck. That would have been really cool. I guess I have to take the spare room instead. Damn it, I would have loved that. Infinite gems? And it's locked. Okay. Well, back to the nook we go. Losing all our money. I'm gonna take a gamble. And get this upgrade disc now. Oh, hey, my coupon book saved me a coin. Neat. And we will find a lab or a security room to put this upgrade disc in. And we will upgrade a room permanently. And that's going to be helpful. Right. God, I'm so annoyed we didn't get that ballroom. Right. You. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Never seen you before? I'm going to give you a shot, pool. This is a new room. Drafting pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running! Can I swim? No. No swimming allowed. Can I pool net? No. This is not an interactable. Fuck me, I guess. Jesus. Yeah, I'll take a closet and pray that there's a key in here. My upgrade disc, no! Oh. Terrible, terrible day. Just... It's a little bit of a kick in the dick when you get one like that, but... You know, what can you do? I am somewhat at the whims of RNG here. And eventually I will have, you know, enough resources that start to overpower it. But, you know, sometimes you try and invest in your future a bit and it just... It goes downhill. But we move on regardless to day 16, 17? Something like that? 17. That was there, basically. Alrighty then. God, I'm still having a ton of fun with this game, can I just point out? This is, like, so up my alley. I would take a chapel to start with here. I think. Let's just get it out the way. I would love a laboratory. Unfortunately, you know, I don't hate a hallway. I also don't hate immediately stepping into that hallway and checking some stuff out. Like the coat check and my beloved shovel! Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you, shovel. Yes. Oh. Coat check might be my favorite room in the entire house. I just love having this shovel. Can we, like, chill with this? Let's parlor it, I guess, for some gems. And should we try not to be stupid this time? Apple. Yay. Right. The other two statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. False. Which means one of you is true. And if one of you is true, then you're both empty. So the gems are here. That was a nice, easy one. Right, and that gives us a couple of gems. Can I... Something may be kind of wild here. I'm feeling storeroom. I'm feeling storeroom is absolutely what I want to get here. Just all of this money. Delicious. This key. This gem. Then we never have to come through any of this again. Well, except for to put the shovel back at the end of the day. Not going to pay the tithe on the chapel just yet. See, now, if we get security... then it's like it's just generically a good room. Also, where the fuck were you last time, security? I needed you and you vanished. Right, let's press enter. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set the security level to low so we don't want to run into them yet. And change our offline mode to unlocked. There's an argument to be just setting it to high and just hoping we hit fucking utility. Save us a couple of steps. But I'm not super feeling it. I do want to know what the laundry room is. What do you mean launder currency? Like, I have to know what this is. Laundry cycle. Spin cycle. The service costs 5 and exchange all of your gems with all of your... Okay. Nothing fold. That's 5 and exchange all of your keys and all of your diamonds. Yeah, I like the idea of having 5 diamonds. Spin cycle me. Neat. I've traded a lot of money for more gems. So I can get some more extravagant rooms. Let's see what we've got behind here. I regret doing this in this order. Oh, dear God, help me. Right, well, we've got our coins back. Don't worry. I know we were missing having coins. Can I launder again, or is it a one-time dealio? No, I can launder again. Okay. So there's potential to come back there and do like a keys for gems type thing, should we need to. That's mighty interesting. I am losing money by going through the chapel. It's not exactly the outcome I would have loved. I mean, speaking of outcomes I don't love, I'll be honest. All of this. I mean, I'll take the kitchen because we are gem rich at the minute, but... it's more just to get it out the pool rather than anything. +5 for every green room in your house? Well, I'd love to see some green rooms then. Drawing room is unfortunately my only way forward. Like, it sucks to have one of its reroll opportunities blocked off. Doesn't suck to have 2 coins, though. But that, you know, pays the tithe for the chapel. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I can redraw. Oh. Oh, thank God, saved. Okay. Master bedroom, +1 step for each room in your house. I've not seen that one before. However, it's a dead end, and I can't be doing with that. Right, there's a key. And here is a courtyard? This makes the kitchen more powerful. This gives me a gem. I'm going to take an extra gem. I don't think we care too much about our steppage at the minute. We're just going to... Ooh, there's a trunk. Don't have my sledgehammer on me anymore, though. Because that's the way of the world, isn't it? Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Combine inventory to create new items. I like a veranda. Because now I feel a lot better about taking green rooms. I forgot I do have a shovel on me, so... Green rooms are pretty good anyway, if we're being honest. Because we just got, like, 2 keys and a gem from that one. Like, you know, what else are you looking for there? We have to use one up immediately, but that's fine. I guess we'll take the spare room. And we've got to hope to hook a left here into the foundations. Because that might have a couple of dig spots in it. So the dark room is actually less bad here because we can only not see one of them. Then we can just go straight left into the foundation as if it were already open. There we go. Any dig spots? There sure is. Like 3 dig spots in here. A few old coins. We like that. A few old coins. Alrighty. And an ordinary key. We like all of the above, actually. What do we got here? A bedroom I don't hate. Let's mosey on in here. A bedroom with an apple in it. This is a very peculiar path we've taken through the manor on this occasion, it's got to be said. We've still got the den, and I'm hoping we can get some, like, rooms that run us more kind of over this way. I will use a key here, but I'm going to be slightly cautious about it. The rumpus room. I do love the rumpus room. We get funny, yeah, we're taking the rumpus room. I like the funny Mr. Man. There he is. Also, there should be some coins about somewhere. There they are. Right. Now, what have you for me this time? What was your name? I can't remember, and I can't walk back to check.
As it was foretold.
Uh-huh.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself face to face.
Alzara, that was it.
Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Would be nice.
The image is becoming clear.
Ooh, okay. Something to do with the garage, then, maybe?
I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
Oh, that's not good.
Familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair.
Oh, no.
I see 8 red envelopes.
Huh?
Resting upon 8 pedestals.
Well, fuck knows what that means.
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Mm-hmm.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
That's annoying.
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms.
Okay.
There is a letter missing.
Oh.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
So there's a...
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That's actually very enlightening, though. Okay. I'm starting to see where the note-taking is coming in, so... what I think Alzara here meant by this is, so there's something about pairs, specifically pairs, of portraits in each room of, like, different bits of art. I just pick up... No, I didn't. Okay. Thought it was a pop-up or something, but I did not. So there's 8 pairs of paintings, of which we only ever going to see 7, I think. And what rooms they are in relates back to the things we keep seeing in the study, where there's, like, words being written down for, like, the different rooms. I'm not fully sure how it pieces together yet. Dining room might be nice. So I'm going to take it. Just for the purpose of, like, finding more rooms, honestly. Like, do I think we make it to rank 8? I mean, with this key, maybe we do. That immediately gets used. But hey, look, it's almost like that door wasn't locked. We are going to take a West Wing call here. I need a way to proceed forward, but I'm going to draft this one first. I mean, it's not what I wanted, but sure, I'll take a walk-in closet. You probably have a gem in here, right? Yep, you sure do. A gem, a coin purse, a key. Is that a telescope? A spyglass telescope. Gain an additional effect on each constellation observed in the observatory. So if we find the observatory, we get extra shit. Okay. Neat. Also, the art. So there's a tag number 10. And, like, a landscape. Now, let's go see what we've got in here. We've got some, like, corn, a rain cloud. I'm not seeing a lot of pairs of shit here. I was under the impression there was going to be more pairs. Okay. Has to be done. Her ladyship's chamber. Next time we enter a boudoir, gain 10. Next time we enter a walk-in closet, gain 3. We have just put down a walk-in closet. We have a boudoir about? No, just a bedroom. But if we find a boudoir in the future... I've also never seen her ladyship's chamber, so... Could be revealing. I like the harp music. Hey, a key. There we are. That makes it worth it in itself, honestly. A free upgrade disc? Kind of huge. Do we have security? We do. We can go back and put this in security, but we have to make sure we leave enough steps. Okay. Or we can just, like, find a lab up here, I guess. Ooh, okay. Does it never end? You tell me, lady, you've been living here. Single bathtub. Her ladyship's diary is locked. Need a special key for that, I assume? Can't just shove one of these in. There's a door key and a diary key to be different sizes, so... It makes a kind of sense, but also... Goodbye, Rotunda. Yes, I'm definitely have to work out some way of rigging that up. Okay, let's use this. Again, I have to be very wary of steps here. I think a library is not like a terrible shout, though. Because I get to see my book. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird, a ride on the wave, bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open. The idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Birds in the sky, not the sea, is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? Or that they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, or maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That's a very sad kid's book. Oh no! Oh, poor bird. What the hell? Books for sale? I mean, everything's getting everything's shafting me here anyway. I'm intrigued by the bookshop. What oddities could you possibly sell me? History of Order, A New Clue, The Curse of the Black Bridge, Realm and Rune, Strategy Volume 4, Strategy Volume 5. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Okay. I will... I'll say I'll come back to that, but no, I've kind of got to... It's a now or never type deal. There's a kitchen we can maybe buy some food from. But... Okay, the day's not done. It's looking a bit dicey, I'll grant you. Would love a new clue, but that is 50, unfortunately. Is there anything else in this room? Ratings held. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines, even in absentia. The release of her book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Our current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organisation that aims to provide resources and intel into the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow, in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. It's a bit grim, but I think this author's that's just kind of her thing. I guess. Cozy in here, though. I like it. Don't know why, I just got a very sudden urge of like, yeah, this has got a really nice vibe. I don't want to, like, kind of spaff all my money is the problem. I think I'm going to get Drafting Strategy Volume 4. They already have Volume 5. And then... we're going to... finding a boudoir on the way back would be something, let me tell you. Or we could actually just go to rank 8 and then dining room this shit to get some more... Yes, I like that, actually. I like this plan. Fuck, I need to go... No, I can't even go back to security. I need to find the utility cabinet. It's an emergency. Right, okay, yeah, I've got to be very careful with my steps. Got to use a key here. It's not a choice. Oh, you fucked me. Oh, you fucked me really bad. Right, well, I will be buying that, but I'm going to, going down and through here first. So I have a kitchen to get to. And some money to spend on said kitchen. +5, and that is just +5 at the minute. It's pretty poor. It's got to be said. What was I coming back here for? Like, coat check, right? God, and see, now I'm back here. I regret coming back here. Let's take a club sandwich here. You know what? That's 15. You can't really argue with that. Now we have to go through the gymnasium. Which, again, would love a utility room. Running shoes. Thank you. They might help out. You never know. We have to unlock this. It gives us... God, fucking nothing, eh? I guess there's the corridor, and stuff at the end of the corridor is always unlocked, so... And we've got a key. We have an observatory. Plus 1 key for each bedroom in your house. Doesn't... Yeah, observatory, I guess. Let's go see what we get from it. Oh, hang on. What are we on? 6. Oh! We get, like, multiples of stuff. I see. So, as all this time, it's only been going up in prime numbers. And have I used my telescope properly there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 isn't. 5, 7, 8. Okay. And then... Oh, is this different from looking through the main one? I see, so you get to double up. So we've got 4 chests have been added to the main hall. God, I would love for that to materialize into a boudoir. Gives us 10 steps, and also means we get to explore a bit more. Because we've found her ladyship's chamber. Appear to be much else of note in here. We can aquarium if we want. Counts as every color room. Which is something, I guess. And also we are gonna... Actually, we're gonna have to, because if we don't find the utility closet, we're dead, Jim. So, yeah, I guess we will aquarium. And also there's sometimes a dig spot in here. It's a key and a broken lever. A worthless old can. Not worth picking up. Well, that's unfortunate. Right, what about a utility closet? Like, okay. Regular closet it is. Can you have a key card in? I think that would be cool. No, just a key and a gem. It is a silver key, which is all very, you know, all very fine and dandy. But the problem is, silver key isn't getting me past the thing I need to get past. Not really any laundry we can do to get ourselves out of this. Okay, but we're not out yet. We do have 2 keys. And if we go back to... Oh god, I'm gonna have to go through the gym, aren't I? Oh. Silver key is good enough. I'm not convinced it is. I guess I have to just start cracking these and, like... seeing what's in them. Now you give me 2 dice? Now? God, I should maybe open these a bit more often. Come on, key card, surely. In one of these. Come on. That's 10. I think I will be taking that, actually. We have a tithe to pay. God, I wish I had a sledgehammer so bad. Oh, please just give me like 3 keys. I'll love you forever. It's a key. You know what? We got the reroll. Now what about a key card? Oh. I wonder what the limit on chests in a room is. Oh, yeah. I mean, got 4 in here. Can only open 2 of them, but... And I think, unfortunately, that is... No. There's a way. There would be a way if I hadn't just spent all my keys. I forgot this was the thing. Oh, no! No, I've got the silver key. Right, hang on. Can you just stack them to the ceiling there if I just get enough? Right. What do we got here? A banana to keep us going. I think steps are paramount to us progressing. Particularly if we want to get there and back, actually. Okay, right. We still have a silver key to the foundations. This should give us a room with a lot of doors. There's only 2 security doors. We found one there. We can still do this. It's special key, silver key. That is my last key. Holy shit, it's awful. Archives it is! Alright, yep. This is a really bad time to use a silver key as well, as it turns out. Key. It's a key. Yes. So now even if you're locked, which you're not actually. So what do I want here? I want the utility closet, but I want to be able to see it's the utility closet. Oh, huh. I have 4 rerolls. I could just, like, reroll a shitload until I have the utility closet, then turn the door controls off, which opens up dark room. And then I'm just basically back to where I am anyway, to be fair. So why even bother with the dark room door until I, like, strictly need it? Let's just go commissary. I'm a bit of a billion rerolls. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Dining room. Where are you? You are not a million miles away. And I do have an aquarium, actually, so that would be 30 steps. Yeah, alright. Let me dip back and grab that now. I've got... No. Okay, this is a wasted step, but I've got 20 steps, so I shouldn't be, like, too hasty. It's another upgrade disc, and, like, I wouldn't mind it. That's all I'm saying. Right. There's our utility box. Right. I think now is the time. So we utility box, we turn your stupid keycard system off, turn the dark room on, gym off, and the garage on. Yeah, let's try and have a play around with this. Oh, balls. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna get there. We got them all purple. I don't know what that does, but they are all purple now. Neat. Right, now we're gonna go back to the dining room. And I'm gonna really hope I didn't fuck... Actually, I could. God, it'd be such a trek. But with 30 extra steps, is a 1, 2... is a... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, because the power on the gym is off now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... 18, 19, 20... 21, 22... Is a 22-step detour a bad thing? I mean, objectively, yes. But, hear me out. We are also going through a bedroom for some of this. Have you started taking notes, or is it all off the dome still? I'm still doing this off the dome, actually. There is something, we got a really interesting note from like Alzira in the Rumpus room today. Where he said that, I think he said something that linked to the study, like, puzzle, where there's, like, certain letters and certain words, and he says, there's 8 red letters, of which you will only ever read 7, and they relate to the paintings on the walls in each room. And I've heard reference to pairs of paintings on the walls be there as well. So I assume I want to look for pairs of paintings, note down what the pairs are, and then use them to solve some sort of word puzzle. But, like, until I know what kind of puzzle I'm interfacing with, I'm struggling to, like, come up with that. I salute your memory. Yeah, no, you know, when I'm invested in something, I can do it pretty well. Okay, is there anything in here? Because sometimes there's, like... the best. I don't even need to go all the way back there. I was trying to go to the dining room. How the fuck did I get here? I mean, guess what? You know, when in Rome. Right, billion rerolls. Well, none of these are any good, so... Reroll. Reroll. Sure, fucking boiler room, I guess. Why not? Do I have to boil a puzzle again? I'm gonna go get this food before I, like, stray too much further from it. Because Sod's Law says that, yeah, give me my delicious... Oh, it's not! Oh, it's only 20 steps. Well, it's a good thing I thought it was the lean salmon today. No, it's the porterhouse steak. Right. This changes plans, because it means I'm not going all the way back down there. I'm going to go back down there eventually to drop my shovel off. But it's about just kind of riding this one out, essentially. I mean... Okay, let's boiler room, let's power that up, and then let's... I assume, do I have to do this puzzle again? Or is it just, like... already... No, it looks like we are... Oh, no, maybe it's not. Like, we come up here. Are we... We are off. Okay, right, so... We do need to reconnect you back up. And you, apparently. Yeah, that figures. Well, in which case, this is kind of all for nothing. Unless there's a way this becomes unlocked if I engage both of these. Not sure how that would work, but... So, like, if we... The problem is, to engage you, I have to have that on, which cuts off any power supply to here. So unless... And you come down there, and you are like... No, hang on. You just power the lift. So if I... So now you're both powered. But is there a way I can power both of you and also this? And the answer looks to be no. This is on the wrong way. Well, no, hang on. Does that do it? I think it does that, but not that. But... Okay, if it's doable, it will somehow be done by this. Yeah, no, I just don't think it's doable. Okay. Well, I think we made a valiant effort today. I'm annoyed we didn't get the upgrade disc, but yeah, unfortunately, I think this one is a game, set, and match at this point. Like, I need 4 more coins for a key. I guess my panic buying bananas got me in an ironic and annoying kind of way. Or my refusal to go back to might be my least favorite room in Uncle's whole manor. I had quite a fun, like, half an hour here earlier just working this out. Granted, you know, I'm still not sure if the double blue light means anything. I'm just assuming it might unlock things, but I also don't think it's, like, physically possible. Like, getting this thing connected up, yeah, that's doable. But the rest of it, I'm not so sure. I think I might have to throw in the towel there. But yeah, as it stands. Also got this veranda and then not a single other green room. That's kind of tragic. Because I would have loved some, Hey, no gymnasium penalty. Why am I going here? Actually, this is stupid. I need to go back to, here, post-haste. Since I'm on the bling banana trail anyway. Give me bananas. Okay, there is a limit to the number of bananas I can eat. Well, I bought out the kitchen. Which, when you end a day with 30 steps, means you probably shouldn't have done that. Did I never pick up my allowance this run? I could have... I'm only slightly molding. I could have bought another key and then got one of these open and then, like... Or I could have bought another key and gone to the boiler room. Well, fuck. Okay. I thought I'd picked you up. Apparently not. That's a misplay. Whoopsie. It's, more than a slight misplay. Okay, let's check an item in anyway. Wait, I have an upgrade disc. I thought I didn't buy it. No, there was just a one hanging around in her ladyship's chamber, wasn't there? Right, well, before we go, let's, God, note to self. Check your inventory. Okay, well, I feel a lot less mad now. Hello, I have an upgrade disc I would like to cash. Oh, hang on, I've got to... Insert disc, there we are. Right. What do we got? At least we get a permanent upgrade out of it. The guest bedroom, okay, what do we got here? Do you enter antechamber today, add 2 to your allowance. Oh, and they get cuter names. This is the guest bedroom. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. Quest bedroom. If you enter the antechamber today, add 2 to your allowance. That's not happening. Geist bedroom. If you have a tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4 dice. And whatever that blue symbol means. Right. So, I think 2 of these are basically useless for me, because I've never seen the tomb. And I... Actually, wait, hang on. Does this remove the plus 10 from the guest bedroom? The Geist bedroom just gives you plus 2 dice, though. I'm gonna be real. Geist bedroom, actually. Because the fact that the guest bed... It would be the guest bedroom, but... Like... What other bedrooms can that be? That can be plus 2 every time you enter it. Fucking useless for that. Counts as 2 bedrooms. I don't really care. That can be, her ladyship's chamber, which is great, because it means the boudoir and the walk-in closet give me, like, a billion things each if I have them. There's, what else? I'm trying to think of other bedrooms. There's the nursery, I guess. 5 steps every time. But, like, honestly, I think all of that pales in comparison to 2 dice. So, yeah, Geist bedroom. Let's just see if we can draft a tomb at some point. And with that done, I think it is now time to call it a day. But a valiant run. A valiant run. What do we get here? Her ladyship's shopping centre. Oh, yeah. There she is. Yeah, I suppose we did get her ladyship's chamber, the walk-in closet, and the boudoir somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Huh. Neat. Right. I did check in my shovel, right? Yes, I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, tell you what, though. God. A couple of dire misplays during that. It's easier to do than you'd think. Like, would they have got us to the antechamber? Not necessarily. Right, first misplay. Let's pick up our fucking money, shall we? I mean, look, I'm a sucker for it. It's not necessarily the right play, but like, mwah, love you, shovel. There we go. And let's draft here. +1, I do like the +2 dice, but +1 gem and 2 options out of here is kind of too good to pass up. Bedroom isn't really what we want here. The Geist room is, like, not really what we want here either. I should maybe have gone the other way to the entrance hall. I feel I have to take the corridor here. It's not an ideal place for it, but, like, I can't remember the last time I took a corridor and was like, oh, I'm really glad the thing at the end of this is unlocked. It's like, I'm choosing it to get from point A to point B normally. Yeah, it's got to be a chapel. But before we scout in there too much, I'm going to peace out back to the den here. And we're going to get the Geist bedroom? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, I don't like this, actually. Yeah, let's Geist it. Show me my oh my god, it's all cobwebby. Ooh. Dice. Pair of ivory dice. Is the letter changed? Nope. So the random item that we'd normally find in the guest bedroom is now just always dice. Okay. I mean, look, 2 dice is nothing to sniff at. It's really not the worst thing you can find in here. I'm not using a dice here. We're just going to take the drawing room. Yes, it uses my 1 gem. And yes, it's a bad place for the drawing room. And yes, I kind of already regret not just using the dice. But... And now, when we got the reroll, it's like, oh, hey, would you like Parlor or Nook? And it's like, well, I mean... You're offering both, but... I guess we'll take Parlor for now, because gems are likely to be more useful early than the keys are. Right. Okay, right. So. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. 2 B's in U, so the gems could be in U. The blue box, there's B's, is true. The gems are in a box. Well, I mean, okay, they all contain B. So you're true, but you're not helpful. The statement containing the letter U. Blue box is true. So you're true, and you're true, which means you're false, which means the gems are not in a box containing the statement with the letter U. You've got a U on you, so it can't be you. Blue. No U here, so it must be you. Hey! There we go. I like getting them right. Yes, this is what we call hot garbage that we will be re-rolling. I'm not massively more thrilled with it. But a boiler room's a boiler room, I guess. Let's go... I've fucked the puzzle now, haven't I? Nope, never mind. We're still absolutely fine. Hello. It's never the fucking lab, is it? You know what? No, I'm re-rolling here. Give me the goddamn lab. Unbelievable. The cheek of it. I just want to know what the funny machine in the lab does. I will be greedy and use my dice for it. Oh, well, I mean... Spare room, I guess. I'm not spending my diamond here. When it could be used on a shop later. Okay, when I said later, I was hoping for like a little more later than that, but... I guess we'll take the storeroom. I know I have just passed up security into utility closet, which could be quite handy, but... look, I'm richer this way. So... You know, there's that. Have you considered that, maybe? Okay, so there's no point doing the power puzzle here because there's, you know... Excuse me. Literally nothing in either adjacent room to power. We also didn't see any of the rooms. I can't remember which room we had the pool on. We didn't see anything come of that. Not seen any green rooms yet. We are going to have to pay quite the tithe here. Yeah, closet. A dice and a gem. That's okay. Yeah. You know what? Very good. We have the commissary. I would actually take a commissary here. Yes. And with it, I would purchase... A sledgehammer is mighty tempting. Would also put us 1 coin off of a set of gems. Thank you, bloody commissary tithe, for robbing us of that one. We are only on 25 steps, that's worth noting, and we are stuck unless we roll. It's maybe the worst set of rooms I could have possibly hoped for. I mean, that bankrupts our gems, but at least we are free to do some little bits and pieces now. We've got to take the hallway, because it branched out to 2 rooms, and we need more room options here. Christ, it's not good. I'd love the garage right about now. 3 keys sounds delightful, but... A green room, maybe? Best we can do is billiard room. Well, the billiard room occasionally has some cool stuff in it, so... You know. Not gonna rightly complain. That's 11. We have 12 minus 8 is 4, divided by... No, times 4 is 16. 20 minus 15 is 5, times 3 is 15, divided by 15 is 1. 23 minus 3 is 20, times 3 is 60, divided by 6 is 10. 2 keys. Okay, they should keep us in the fight a little longer, but we are kind of bleeding out in the snow here. Okay, the bedroom doesn't help. The boudoir does, and the laboratory also does, but we can't afford it, so... Boudoir it is. There's a thing. It's a single coin, which means we can buy a set of gems. And I think going back to do that is very good. With the possible... countenance that we're about to lose our shovel if we don't find some healing, so we need to be really careful here. Right, set of gems, there we are. Also, I've not been able to use my sledgehammer once, oops. Which is upsetting. One major key, 1 minor key. Actually, I really like that. Music room. Oh, well, yeah, you weren't kidding. Find here within these first words song the key that you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest are flung. A half note is held, it's quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys, in bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note and an urgent plea. In bold words I sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue. While working on this simple tune, white pages lined with melodies, do not hide the words we've come to seek. No, sorry. White pages lined with melodies, do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type in the ink that bleeds. Okay, hold on. First words on the... Fuck, okay. Denoted in verse. There's a key. This isn't a regular silver key. What are you? The prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you'll draw floor plans of the same color. Ooh. Okay. Also, cool room. Also, first words on the, and then it's like, yeah, the fucking... Go on. What color room is this? Blue. Well, I'd rather not use my prism key here, then. We get a... Oh, fuck no, we can't, apparently. Darkroom time! Because I need options. That's another key. We're... Oh, for God's sake. Got that bit. The dining room! We're not gonna fucking make it! Okay, unless we have the most Hail Mary fucking... You've got to be fucking with me. You've got to be fucking with me! Okay. Hold on, I really need to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We just don't have enough anymore. So we have to dining room this. Or find some other way of replenishing. Okay. Maybe I could use that magnifying glass in the... I'm gonna lose my shovel! That's gonna be so sad. If I lose my shovel, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna feel really sad. Sure, fucking... Just get me to rank 8. Please, I beg you. The metal detector thing popped up for a second there. Where? And why? I don't have enough things to check that again. Food for sale. We don't have the... You know what? Leads to a room of my choice. We've already had the corridor. I've got a detector shovel. Lead me to a... We had the regular bedroom yet? We haven't. Lead me to a green room. Hopefully, like, one of these is... Special cost bypassed. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank the Lord. Also, the fucking... The dirt. It toys with me again. Okay, our bedroom is huge. Now, this is the door to the antechamber, but we can't get in there because we don't have the lever. We need to find that somewhere. Why did I draft this here, exactly? Right, whatever. We need to... Look, we need to pull the plug on this whole fucking operation right now. Basically. Sledgehammer! Bonk. Key, a gem, and 3 coins. That's good. It has not escaped my notice that I've been playing this on a fucking knife's edge, though. Do I want another bedroom? Another bedroom might be her ladyship's chambers, so honestly, maybe. Wow, was I fucking wrong. Okay, maid's chamber, I guess. 1, 2... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go back and eat now. Because I'm very scared of losing my shovel. Also, I guess there's this, which we didn't really consider. I mean, the lamp might be nice. I'll come back and check it, but... 1, 2, 3, 4. Check it now. No. No, 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 no. I'm not risking it. Is this the way? Yeah, just... Get to the dining hall. Ooh, hello. 10 if you have the boiler room. I do, I think. Did I use the boiler room somewhere? Plus 30, I did. Alright, excellent. And there's another way out the dining room. Which is locked, but we'll just keep throwing keys at it. Tomorrow you will start the day with... Ooh. I haven't seen the sauna before either. Yeah, take me to the sauna. Something in... Ah, there's a key in here. Well, yippee. Oh, lovely. Lovely stuff. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, don't want to go that way. Or do we? I think as long as we're careful, we totally can go up this way. I got a broken lever. No, I haven't. Okay. Why does this keep ticking here? Every time I walk through here. Not that way. Oh, there's a single coin here. That's why. Ah. Right, let's go and set a new rule in the lab in case it becomes relevant. I can't imagine it will be, but... Right, experiment. Continue with experiment. To unlock or bypass a security door. Let's just try and open some trunks, shall we? To add gold to our allowance. We've got the sledgehammer on us, so... Will we find any? Probably not, Sod's Law says, but we'll give it a, we'll give it a gosh darn go. Ha! Funny. Don't think I will be losing that, actually. I guess I'll just take the lavatory. Poke my head in, see if there's anything in there. No, wasted 2 perfectly good steps, but oh well. Right. Now, the way back from here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is our shortest route. So we have 10 more steps, and then we gotta bounce. Except slightly less than that, because we go up here, then... I think I can check out the foundations one more time. I've gone in the wrong room. That's a waste of 2 more steps. That's not what you want, really. I've gone the wrong way again. I can't get into the foundation. Should I call it a day? You know what? Sometimes you fuck up the nav a bit, and you just gotta hold that. You just gotta hold that shit. Oh. Well, that was all very fun. I'm going to leave now. Via the passageway. I'm going to put my shovel back in, which is maybe the most important part of this endeavor. Because I will not be losing that anytime soon. We do lose a sledgehammer and a magnifying glass, and I could have used the magnifying glass on the sheet music, but I forgot it was there. Okay, entrance hall, coat check, check item, shovel. There we go. Right. Okay. And, I'll have a walk around outside, actually, just to check if anything's changed, really. Like, I doubt it, but you never know. I just want to find out what in the future is going to, like, spit us out over here. Right, okay. Or even over here, perhaps. Huh. It doesn't look like much has changed. Still got this orchard that we They cut down the tree that had the heart on it? That's fucked up. Also, I've just realised, what are these smokers here? Next to the orchard trees. I could brute this, but, take me a while. Yeah, alright, well, you know what? I say, for this stream, we give it one more day. And we'll kind of just see where we go from there. Red Manor. Well, it wasn't that red until like the end bit, where I had to take every single red room in the Bleem. In the Bleem place. Okay, day 99. Yeah, that puts on day 20 for next stream as well, which feels good. Right. I have to admit, my brain is starting to get a little fried. We're also on, this is also going to be a longer day because we get 70 steps on it. Right, let's start as we mean to go on. You can't just do that to me straight up when there's a hallway here. You can't. Nah, the hallway's too good, I'm sorry. And then we need some, yeah, I'll take a storeroom. I straight up will. I think getting that hallway up top allows us to be a little greedy with this, because if we get one room that has a straight on there, we can kind of maneuver around. Would I like to do it on both sides? Probably not. I would absolutely go through security, though. And before I tamper with anything, can we get a utility closet? So close. We can get regular closet. Or bedroom. Or parlor. I quite like parlor here, I think. So then we can do the key. We're definitely starting to get a rhythm down for this, I think. Is it a correct rhythm? I don't know. A false box contains the gems. Fascinating. The black box is true. The black box is false. You absolute fuckers. Okay, hold on, hold on. I gotta think here. Also, have I been too zoomed in this entire stream? I'm gonna zoom myself out a little bit. There we are. Much better. Right. So. Let's have a think about this one. Because it's being a bastard. Right. A false box contains the gems. If this is true, then this must be true. This must be false. It must be blue. However, if we play it the other way, this is false. A true box contains the gems. Then this is false. And this is true, so it's the blue anyway. So regardless of whether that's true or false, it's the blue box. And there you have it. Right, now, I wouldn't object to, I wouldn't object to a Geist bedroom here, you know? It's maybe a little odd, but I think 2 dice is greatly appreciated for trying to put ourselves in a good position for later. And also means we never have to walk through this parlor again for, you know, whatever you rate that as. I mean, so the archives is fucking awful at this stage. We don't want that. The Nook isn't great. It leaves us on only 1 room, but it does fill out space, so like it has something going for it. I don't, like I say, I don't love this, but could be worse. Okay, the utility closet ends the game for us, as does that. I want to re-roll here. I do want to re-roll here. I think there's so many things we can get that will be like so much more use later. A den, I think, is alright here. An extra gem. I mean, chapel is kind of maybe a bit more hit and miss, but I think an extra gem, not bad at all. The West Wing Hall, I feel like, yeah, it's good to kind of get that out there and established. Do we have the utility closet? Never the fucking utility closet, is it? Just when I need it. It's never, I mean, like, none of these are bad, is the thing. Like, do I just... Meh. Commissary, sure. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, running shoes. Wow. I mean, I guess we just take a sledgehammer and then be on our merry way. Because the rest of them are kind of mid. I was hoping maybe to purchase some gems, but no such luck. Oops, I've gone the wrong way. The boudoir does put us kind of back in the right direction. I am really looking for a room that branches off into multiple rooms, though, and I'm not seeing it. Like, it is, Oh, fucking paintings. I haven't been paying attention to the paintings at all. Okay, the bedroom is a room with 3 coins in. We can surely at some point find something. Please. The pantry is another room that we can walk through and get an apple and also 4 coins. Would have loved the coin purse. We're gonna have to start using keys because we're at that point of the manor. Drawing room. Excellent. Love it. Right. Prime place to use a drawing room. So many free rerolls here. Could just fucking put the utility closet here, though, and then go back to security and then crank up the number of other doors. Yeah. No, that sounds reasonable. I've got so much stamina today that, like, I think we do a little off on turn you all to purple for reasons I don't quite understand. How did I do that before? Let's get you blue first, right? How do I get you blue? I see. Said man who does not in fact see. Fuck. Hang on, I can get this sorted. There we go. And keycard system off. Right, so now I'm going to take a quick detour back to security, because it's not like it's a bit away. But it could be more away. So, you know, there's always that. The dining room, yeah, it's kind of the best floor plan here. Why is it always in the drawing room where I get the rooms where I just don't need to re-roll, like, at all? Alright, I'm not going to go any further in there. I thought I'd re-roll that just, you know, just to see. Right, we need to go to the left, and then all the way across until we see security. Which is here, I should wager. Yes. Then we want to crank the number of security doors up to max. Okay, keycard system. System settings, set security level. High. And then offline mode is unlocked. There we go. So, we are all good and gravy to, hit some security doors, hopefully. Yes. Right, let's go up here, and then right here. And then up here. And then I think... Well, we'll start with this way. So we either have a... Is a corridor a bad idea here? Corridor's always... You know what? It's fine. We're starting to see locked doors now. I'm going to count this as corridor value, actually. I was wondering if it was too early. It's like, no, this is still valuable. Now... Here's the thing. I would like a garage, but a chapel allows us access to 2 different rooms. So it's just efficient space usage, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah, that's locked. It's also locked. Like I say, I just want to be a bit careful with how I'm using keys. Annoyingly, this is where that garage would have come in handy, but oh well. Okay, well the gym isn't so bad anymore actually because we've turned the power off to it. And it might have some shoes in it. Hey. Look at them shoes. Saves us a bit of stamina. It's locked, okay. So we've got 3 locked doors at the minute. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Game hates me. I guess this is the best option. But like we really want of this fucking none of this really, if I'm being honest. It gives me 2 options, so it's 2 doors that might not be locked. Number 10 and a tent. This number 10 I've seen a lot. I don't think I've seen any duplicates of any of the other ones. Pump room controls water flow through the estate. Right, I've never seen this before. Open keycard door. Okay. Now, there was a book on how to use this. Can we flood the kitchen? Like, let's drain the pool as well, actually. I say, having no fucking clue what I'm doing. We're flooding the kitchen, I guess. That's just what we're doing now. The kitchen has water. It sure do. I'd love to be able to drain this. So I guess to drain, we... set everything to, like... this? What about the fountain? Right, okay, I think I see how this is working. So, each one of these connects up to a different one of these. Oh, there's a 4th one over there? Hello, can I... I can get back there, okay. Right, this changes the game a bit. So, if we want to drain the pool, which is on this one, we need to access this. We're going to need to empty this tank first. Okay. There's also this tank, which goes to here. Okay, actually, no, this is, like, very doable. Right. So. We're going to need to pump water. Not out of the kitchen, into the kitchen. And so, what are you connected up to here? So, we can pump water into the aquarium. Okay, so this pulls from both of you. And it will go into the fountain? Does that mean actually we have the fountain selected and we push you up? Apparently not. Okay. I assume that's because this one is full, so they both need to be equally empty. So what if? Okay, I think I've got the motion here. We're gonna return to the kitchen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah, kitchen. And we're gonna dump water into the kitchen. It's not entirely working how I thought it did. Is that not dump? Okay, what about the other way? Start pressing buttons till something happens again. Right, that links to the greenhouse. Why? That's what I don't understand at present, is why is this pipe here greenhouse? I thought they'd be in the same sort of order. Guess I just have to note it down. It's like, okay, yeah, that one's the greenhouse, I guess. I was going to say, where the fuck we deal with you? I don't know. So now we want to fill up both tanks equally from the reservoir, I suppose. Except it's only filling up you. Okay, well I can't pump more into the greenhouse, so... I have no idea if combos of these do anything. I think if we're dealing with this tank, it has to be one of these left two, right? Or, you know, this one around the back, which I had previously thought was for the pool. So actually, let's reverse what we just did there. Go back to reservoir. We can't. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna need that pump guide again, because, yeah, this... I don't get it. It's... if this lined up with this, it would make a lot of sense. It does not, though. Unless... Okay, hold on. Pump room schematic. Pump to tank switch. There's a switch on this back? Oh, I see. Right, hold on. This changes things. So, now that I've got a schematic, I might be able to work this out. So pump 3 will pump directly out of number 4, which is the kitchen. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. Well, if I'm being honest, I think the idea of the kitchen being flooded is funny, so I'm going to put the water back there. Right, so if I were to refill the reservoir, how would I... 2, then switch to... Then do pump 2 down with it set to tank 1, okay. So set to tank 1... Pump 2, number 2 selected. Yeah, okay, right, we've got it, we've got it. So, here's the thing, I'm the kind of dubious goblin that wants to drain the pool. So we want to do pump 4, number 6 selected. Just because I want to see what would happen. And yet it does not. But warum? Yes, we've got number 6 selected. Got pump 4 here. Why aren't we draining? Oh, it's because I've set this the wrong way. There we are. We're draining the pool. That is actually draining as well. That's quite funny. Huh. Okay. Now we've got the difficult task of working out how to get this from tank 1 to tank 2. It's going to be via... Well, is there a tank that both the pumps connect to? Yes, 1 and 2. We can pump in from tank 1 and 2 and then out. So. Now that we know this puzzle is... Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Yeah, no, something right, actually, apparently. So we're going to set you all to neutral. Now, pump 2, we want to switch you so the reservoir water goes into tank 2. There we... Okay, right, we've got it. It took me a minute there. But we definitely got it. I see. And now with 4 of that out of you, we're going to dump the rest of this into the reservoir. And that leaves 4 things left in the pool. So I can fully drain the pool. Hey, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Neat. There we are. Now I can come in here. Oh, that's a lot of... Who's dropping all this change in the pool? Like, goddamn. Neat. I would have loved it if there was like a key down here, don't get me wrong, but... Like, hunk of money I'm not going to complain about. Now, where would be funny to put this water? Friendly dude guy, hi there. I hope you're doing well. I am currently engaged in the pump-related puzzling. Okay, so the lever off this one's been taken off, which is mildly annoying. Also, it's not on the schematics. Reserve tank. Is that a reservoir? No, not enough units for that. Right, let's refill the pool. Which would mean a bit of jiggery pokery, but... Now that I've drained the pool, there's really no reason not to just put the water back. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, your friendly dude guy. I am investigating a manor and causing havoc with the water supplies as of the moment. Right, now we need pump 2. Oh, we need you to dump some reservoir water in here. And that gives us a bit to play with, and now I need to just plan out my next step. So my next step is going to be flood the kitchen. Because I think it'd be funny. Which means we need a bit of something in tank 1, which we haven't got. But we can get like a couple of units in tank 1 from the reservoir. Oh, apparently there's only deals and absolutes. It's you get the full tank or you get none of it. Okay. That's interesting. Right, and then we do the kitchen. And then we pump 1 into there. I've read this wrong. Fuck. Right, the kitchen's number 3, isn't it? No, the kitchen's number 4, you buffoon. And number 4 goes straight to pump 3 on tank 2. Right, the kitchen is flooded. I guess we can put this water in the pool, in the reservoir. Why is the greenhouse underwater as well? I feel like it should not be that way. Oh, we ran out of water. What the hell? Okay. So if I set this to reservoir. And then I set you around the back to... Okay, you're already there. Why am I draining the reservoir, to be fair? Why not the fountain? It's a way funnier thing to drain. So I can just look back at the end of the day and just be like, heh, no water. I'm good to know where this fucking reservoir is, but... It's too big to fully drain anyway. Okay, there we are. Now, one final time, let's switch back to the pool. So the kitchen is flooded, the greenhouse is underwater. I kind of want to see what the aquarium looks like with no water in it. I see lots of fucking dead fish, I guess. So the aquarium is line 5, which connects to pump 1. So we're going to need to dump pump 1's stuff somewhere. Like, put this back in the reservoir, I suppose. And then we shall put this in here. From here. There we are, and now we need to put those 4 in, again, the reservoir. Which, to be fair, we can actually just set up so that it does it, like, automatically whenever we just press these buttons. And then, there. If we come across the aquarium today, we are obliged to take it because funny. Although we have no keys and no gems, so I don't exactly know how much further we're getting today. But, you know, if we see it... I mean... It's a toughie, that one, innit? Because I would have to just random a dark room. But I still think that might be the best play. And the utility closet isn't too far, to be fair. So we can be like, oh no. Yeah, okay, we can go straight to the gym there. Hey, did I fuck that up? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, we will be drafting random. Yeah. Well, at least Hampter's okay. 2 keys you shouldn't have. Very kind of you. Alright, still think getting some lights on in here might not be the worst idea. Anyway. So yeah, the pool is as full as it can be. This is another open door. There's an East Wing hall? Or a spare room? I quite like a spare room and then trying to draft the East Wing hall on like the next one. Nope, nothing in here. I want it. I want it. I want like anything other than this actually. Is this a redraw? I think it is. Come on, East Wing hall, surely. I mean... I guess we do have to take Maid's Chamber, yeah. Not ideal, but... I think... Oh, hang on. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In the following instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Damn, he really just fired a bunch of people for this Looney Tunes ass fucking... Like... God, rich people, man. Fuck's up with them. Fucking around with other people's lives over this shit. Really wish I had, like, any gems. Guess maybe a billiard room can fix that if I do a spot of maths. I haven't got anything to go back to. I've got the chapel to go back to, but, like, you know, in a bit. That's a 7. That's a 6 times 3, which is an 18. That is a 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12 times 1 is still 12. Which is there. And finally, an 11 and a 5 is a 16 times 2 is 32 divided by 1 is still 32 divided by 4 is 8. Bada bing. Okay, silver key. Could be particularly handy. I mean, I guess a library. Do we Chamber of Mirrors this? I'm going to Chamber of Mirrors this, actually. And we press the button here. Means we need to get the other side of this. And there's, like, oranges, apparently. That's a hallway, which is pretty cool. Notice how we've got no keys. But does this only open stuff on the other side? No, that's opened that over there. Okay, because I do want to see what happens if you actually, like, fuck around and find out with this thing. Plus 5 steps, and this opens that. Which would be great if we could get here, but we can't. Okay. So the idea is you keep attacking this from different sides, and eventually you get into the middle. Okay. Let's... I'm going to silver key this, actually. You ever just regret existing? I do. I guess archives, but I'm not happy about it. Okay, 2 security doors at least. That's really bad. Like, I'm just being hamstrung by having no gems. It really is simple as that. And now I'm more likely to draw red rooms. There's a tie in here. Oh, we can draw copies of the maid's chamber. I mean, it's the better the devil you know, I suppose. Again, not thrilled by it, but we're just kind of seeing what we can do at this point. Any chance of... Oh, well, dinner's up. That's nice. How far back is it? It's probably still worth going to. We can... 1, 2, 3... Fuck, actually, do we make it? We've got 8 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do just about make it if we go straight there. So, far be it from me to mess around with that. Would kind of love the cloakroom just so I can dig up all these... I've gone the wrong way. And I think I've doomed the run. I have to go through here. Yeah, I lost 2 steps there, and that was a fatal mistake. No! What have I done? Let me eat the steak. No, I'm right here! The chicken! Ah! Oh. God, I turned right 1 too early because I wasn't careful. Oh. Scarlet Inn. Ooh. God, why is every run I have just the red or scarlet something? I fucking hate these red rooms. But yeah, we're cracking on with it a bit more. Maybe not as much progress as I would have liked today. Like, I would have liked to have got to the antechamber at least once, but we're getting some passive upgrades in there, and we're, like, slowly spinning up to it. And there's definitely a couple of, like, I need to look at that study puzzle again. I think I need to draft the study at some point, because after I saw it in Alzir, just didn't find the study once. But, like, would have liked to have found that, so I can get an idea of what I'm looking for with regards to paintings and words and puzzles in that regard. But yeah, aside from that, I think, a fairly productive evening. And with that, I will probably love and leave you all here. So, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you next time, which will be on Thursday with some Grandplip. Until then, farewell.